What is going on, everybody? Good evening, everybody. I actually started this a little earlier tonight. Yes, indeed. I started this a little earlier tonight because little Baddog fell asleep very early tonight, which he normally doesn't do. So I was able to start this a little earlier. What's going on there at my boy Afghanistan, Waterfly, Jersey, Joey, Danny, Ali, Brandy. Hello, Newman. My boy Afghanistan's in the house. Giants Nation highlights. Brandon Rogers, PR52, Connor Lovell. Simus says, my boy over there. What's going on, Simus? Hope all is well with you, sir. Scott Robinson, how you doing, man? Diehard Giants fan. What's up, brother? Bradley, Papachulo, Chad, Isaac, Cedillo, Anthony Flores, 2KJ, Robbie Garnes. What is going on, everybody? Hope you're all staying safe out there and staying sane. I say that every time. What's going on, Michael Sanders? Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate that very, very much. What's going on, Kevin Childs? What's good, my man? I've been here since 2017. I appreciate that, Connor. I do. Need a shave, as usual. Also need a haircut. Take care of both of those. Tomorrow, what's going on there? Sports updates. So when you see me on Thursday night with Ed Oliver, I'll be clean-shaven. And I don't mean the football star Ed Oliver. I mean Redskins video maker Ed Oliver will be on the channel on Thursday. My workout schedule is good, Robbie. Actually, it's funny. What's going on, Cushmaster 420 crew? Smoke him because you got him. The president of the 420 crew is here. So anyway, little Baddog's birthday was today. He turned 3. So no Skype calls tonight, Ravens fan. Well, I might do those I'll save the Skype call stuff for the weekend. But little Baddog turned 3 today. Me and Brunson are definitely going to do another stream, Scott. That was a lot of fun working with Brunson. So we do plan on doing it again. What's going on there? Fly Eagles Fly. Peace 85. Thank you for joining the stream. So as I was saying, little Baddog turned 3 today. I appreciate that, Kevin. And, obviously you can't have a party for him. So what my wife and I did was we drove to, my sister-in-law's house, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and her aunt. And we, dropped, my son got Spider-Man cupcakes, loves Spider-Man. So we got Spider-Man cupcakes, put them on their porch and text them, hey, we're outside. So they would go in and they would, get a candle. They'd light the cupcake. They'd come out. They'd sing happy birthday. Obviously, you can't get on top of each other. So we did a lot of running around today, got home, or actually left my mother-in-law's house about 8 o'clock, 8:15, and he fell asleep on the way home. The kid never falls asleep that early, ever. So I was able to do this early today, which was nice. Or earlier. So I started at 10 o'clock. That's why I started a little bit early. But, Crispy Cracker, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate that so much. And thank you for the comment, my man. Brilly says, you and Chris are the best Giants YouTubers there is. I appreciate that, Chris. Thank you very much. Crispy Cracker. It's one of my favorite names, by the way. Crispy Cracker. Thank you for the $2. Boom! Appreciate that. Thank you, Jeffrey Abbey. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I am not a Spider-Man fan. Actually, I'm a Superman and Batman fan, and that's about it. But he loves Spider-Man. It's what he wanted. Spider-Man, Dad. Spider-Man. Yep, you got Spider-Man. Taylor S. is in the house, and I would like to say happy birthday to Taylor S. because I know her birthday is today. She shares it with little Baddog. So happy birthday, my lady Taylor. Hope all is well over there, or down there, I should say, in Texas. Alex Lakey, what's going on? Is Barry Bonds' worst teammate in sports history? I don't know. He probably wasn't a good one. Mr. Wright, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining Stream 44, the legendary. What is going on? Thank you. Appreciate that. Trisha K, how you doing? NY Sports MC, what's up? Chris Kelleth, what's going on, man? Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. You are welcome, Taylor. Sully S., good morning to you over there at 2:03 in the UK. How often do I eat junk food, and what do I eat? I do not eat. I don't eat junk food at all. Kyle, how can I be the man? You're the man. So, 44 Legend, this is what I do. I work from home until 4 o'clock. As soon as 4 o'clock hits, my ass is out the door. I walk a mile, run a mile, walk a mile, run a mile, walk a mile, run a mile. Then I come home and I hit my Bowflex for probably 40 minutes. And I do arms one day, just like I do at the gym, except I don't have weights and I'm trying to find freaking barbells. I'm trying to get them damn Bowflex adjustable weights so I have some weights because I can do so much more with the weights. But I'm running a lot and I don't eat junk food. My diet's on point. This is the lowest weight I've been since I was 23 years old. Now, I'm trying not to lose any more weight, so my caloric intake's actually gone up to about 2,000 a day. When I lost all this weight, it was between 1,300 and 1,600, but I'm still kind of in a deficit. So the workout's great. I'm actually probably in better shape now because I started running, which is great. I'm glad I said your last name right, Chris, because I usually botch those. So I'm glad I said one right, man. Appreciate that there, Mr. Wright. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm trying, Robbie. I'm trying. Actually, my father-in-law said to me, he goes, you're looking too healthy. That's what he told me today. He's like, you're getting a lot thinner. He's like, you're looking too healthy. It's all the running. I said, yeah. Taylor, I wasn't trying to lose weight. I was just trying to slim down and get my physique where it is, and it looks, my physique, I can tell you this. I honestly got truth, and I'm not trying to sound like an egotistical maniac or anything. I never in my life thought my stomach would be my favorite part of my body. But I look at my torso now and go, I can't believe it looks like. My wife actually says to me the other day, she goes, since when do you have a six-pack? I go, what the? Oh, Al Bats, man, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it so much, brother. Brilly, my God. Like I said, from Chris's channel, it says, new subscriber, Baddog. Chris recommended you, so here is to what I like, what you say. I appreciate that so much, Al. Like I said over on Chris's channel, man, Al Bats. It's like if somebody owes me money, I'm going to go send my boy Al Bats after you. Al Bats. Thank you so much, man, for the $20. Boom! Appreciate it so much, Al. Thank you, my man. Really do appreciate that, sir. Sean Lee, what's going on, man? What's the best Batman movie? The original Batman, of course, with Michael Keaton. If I were the GM, I'd draft Tua and trade him to Miami for the first 2 picks. We could do that anyway. I wouldn't do that. If we can get Simmons at the top 5 tackle, what do you think about this? I wouldn't draft Tua. Tua's draft stock's kind of fallen down. Now, I do plan, obviously, I've done 2 7-round mocks with the Giants. I do plan on, am I from Seaford? No, I'm from Saratoga County. Talking Giants is Friday night on this channel, yes. Your hair is very long. Mine is not. It needs to be cut. As I was going to say, the Giants, I've done 2 7-round mocks. I'm working. I've pretty much finished another one. I just have to record it and edit it. That'll be up on Thursday. I plan on doing at least, so the one that's coming out next, the 3.0, is going to be the guys that I want the Giants to take. So the first pick is Isaiah Simmons. We all know I want Isaiah Simmons. So I'm going to do one that I like the Giants to take these guys, and obviously they would be available. I'm not going to be like, oh, I love CeeDee Lamb in the 3rd round. It's going to be, reasonable when I take these guys. Then I want to do at least 2 more 7-round mocks. One where we trade with Jacksonville, one where we trade with the Raiders. I'm going to work on a 1st-round mock for the NFL over the weekend. If I can't get it done over the weekend, I definitely want to get at least one of those up there, maybe a couple. But I'm also going to do like Chris kind of does. When he talks about like later picks, I kind of want to go over some of the late round picks that I like, like the 4th through 7th round, those type of guys that we could get maybe a steal or whatever. I want to do that. There's going to be a lot of draft content on this channel all the way up through the draft because there's really nothing else to talk about. So I'm going to probably bore you guys to death with all the draft stuff, but that's really what there is. So I just want to go over a couple of guys that I really like maybe, or like I said, I definitely have at least 3 more Giants 7-round mocks coming out. Maybe I'll do a couple more because I really enjoy doing those. And then I'm going to do at least 1 1st-round mock. Hopefully I can get more than one. Independent Outsider, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it so much, my man. Brilly. What is my favorite LT moment? My favorite LT moment, that's a great question because what's going on, Cammy? How you doing, man? Thank you for joining the stream. I know I got to shave, brother. I have to shave. Favorite LT moment? Oh, God, it's a great question, man. There's been so many. Great LT moments. But, oh, man, I'll tell you, it's not really a moment, I guess. It was a game. 1986, week 14, week 15. It was the 14th game of the season. The Giants and Redskins were both 11-2. And my father, myself, and my grandfather went down to the old RFK Stadium back in 1986. It's a pretty decent day for being in December, He had 3 sacks in that game, and Jay Schrader threw 6 interceptions. He won the game 24-14. That's probably, like I said, that's not really a moment, a game that I'll never forget because you travel down there, you want the Giants to win. The Redskins and Giants are both really good at that time, even though we owned them then too. We always own the Redskins. That's just what we do. Everybody else seems to own us, but we own them for whatever reason. That's probably my favorite LT moment, if you will, man. But what's going on there? 8 Camel Toes. You guys ain't subbed up my boy 8 Camel Toes. Go over there, sub him up. He does live streams all the time. He's a great guitarist. He's funny as hell, and he'll let you know what he thinks of you, whether you like it or not. That's why I love the guy. So check him out, guys. What's going on, Jeffrey Abbey? Thank you for joining the stream. David Lopez, how you doing, my man? Mark D, what's up? Beach Ball Chronicles. Laker stream seems to have hurt your New York audience. No. Actually, my New York audience is pretty damn good. Laker streams only helped my channel. I think I've answered this before. The Laker stream, I was working on a sponsorship. I had sponsorship deals coming to me for the Laker playoffs, so that has not hurt my channel. Now, granted, people that watch my Laker streams don't watch my Giants stuff. I have 2 separate audiences. I have my live stream audience and I have my video audience. And then I have guys that are in here now that are here all the time because they're big time supporters of me, which I'm greatly appreciative. But it has not hurt my New York audience at all. Because Giants fans are going to tune in here for Giants stuff. Yankee fans are going to tune in here for Yankee stuff. Laker fans are going to tune in for Laker stuff. It's just how it goes on YouTube. I'm not just going to sit here and do one particular thing. Laker streams have actually been really good for my channel. Really good. There's an 80% chance of taking an offensive tackle. I want Simmons myself. Daniel Berry, how can I be the man when you're the man? Do I think the Dolphins will trade up? I don't know where they trade to. Honestly, unless they went to 3. What's going on, nations? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Appreciate that. Give me your food. What's good, man? K-Dog. What's up, brother? Crazy Wolf, man. How you doing, man? Thank you for joining the stream. I am. Well, no, that's really what I focus on. What's going on, Royal Prophet? What's up, Made by Kicks? Ranveer Batia. How you doing? Thank you all for being here. I'm hoping there is Laker basketball. Hope the NBA does play well. OT's a bigger hole, but I want Simmons. Yeah, I want Simmons myself. I mean, I want that Swiss Army knife, that defensive impact player. Like I was just talking about LT, not that he's LT, but just having a disruptance on defense, a player that, an offensive coach sits up and goes, I got to fix this guy. I got to worry about this guy. It'd be great. Do I want Harris from Minnie? I would definitely take him, but I wouldn't give up more than a 3rd-round pick for him. If we could give up 99 or less for him, Jersey Joey, I would take it because then you don't have to draft the safety. Although he's kind of going up the boards right now. Yes, Taylor, Chris and I are streaming. First night's going to be on my channel. Second night's going to be on his channel. I'm pretty sure we're going to do the 3rd day together, Taylor. I just don't know what channel it's going to be on. But Chris and I are covering the draft together. Absolutely. What's going on, Nathan Bashiom? Thank you for joining the stream, man. But as I was saying, Jersey Joe, if we go out and we get Harris, we wouldn't need to draft the safety. But one guy that I really like, but he's moving up the boards, and I had him in my first Giants mock draft, taking him 3rd, on our 3rd round with the 99th pick, is Chin. Like Jeremy Chin is really climbing up the draft boards at a point where he may be like a 2nd-round pick now. But in my initial mock draft, I had him going to the Giants at 99, which would be a steal. If you could get Jeremy Chin at 99, that's bad. To me, Jeremy Chin at 99 is better than Grant Delpit at 36. I just think that's a much better value. So, Anthony Harris, yes, Minnesota safety. Those trade talks are back on. I see my man, the Entertainer's in here. Stand up! Entertainer did a video on that today. The trade talks are back open. I mentioned this maybe I don't know if it was a week ago, a few days ago, about Anthony Harris, possible trade to the Giants. And then Chris did the video today talking about how the trade talks are back on the table. So if we give up a 3rd or less, I'm happy with that. I'm not giving up more than a 3rd-round pick at all. We're recreating the Pats dynasty over here. Oh, Jeffrey Abbey, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it so much, man. Brilly, my good man. He says, happy birthday again to Mini Baddog. Small gift to you and yours. Take Simmons or trade down and double down on the offensive lineman. I am with you 100% on that, Jeffrey. For once, you and I agree. We are eaching too much if we settle for any O-line 4th overall. I completely agree with you. Completely agree, Jeffrey. I really do, man. I completely agree, man. And thank you so much for the gift, my man. Thank you for the $10. Boom! Appreciate it. Do I want Harris? He would definitely help out the safety position. But I really like Jeremy Chin. But, I mean, even so, you can get Harris and still get Jeremy Chin. So, obviously not giving up a 3rd-round pick. But if we could give up if we could give up number 110 for Harris and maybe like next year's 3rd or something, and we could get Chin and Harris, I would love that. Or Delpit and Harris. We need safety depth on this team. No doubt about that. Wills or Wirfs. I like Wills better, David. I'm a big-time Wills fan. For sure. For once, Jeffrey, yes, we don't agree on the quarterback, but I'm telling you, you're going to come around. You're going to come around on Daniel Jones, I promise. I swear. He's gonna make a believer out of you, man. What's going on, Vince Bilau? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. You think they would start with empty stadiums, do the playoffs for basketball or hockey? I think they'd have to do empty stadiums. There's actually talk about baseball maybe starting in May. And what they would do, they play every game in Phoenix. I guess there's like 10 or 11 complexes between like Chase, what is it, Citibank Park. There's a bunch of like spring training facilities down there. So baseball might actually be looking at starting in May. All teams playing in Phoenix and, again, playing in empty stadiums, and all teams like quarantined to a hotel where they would live. That's kind of what they're talking about. I've also heard about basketball looking into a horse competition where they would have to do this like virtually or virally or whatever, where the guys play from their own home gyms, just because ESPN's dying to put some kind of content on their channel. So what about, I think about Kevon Wallace? I have not looked, haven't looked at him, Hakeem, so I can't honestly say. Kevin Childs, I'm with you 100%. I'm all about Simmons in the first round, center in the second round. I completely agree. That's exactly the route I want to go. And like I said, when I put my Giants mock 3.0, you'll see who I want the Giants, what I want the Giants to do with their draft. That's what this 3.0 is going to be, is what I want them to do. And then, like I said, I'll do another one where you trade with the Jags, and I'll do another one where you trade with the Raiders. And depending on how much time I have, maybe I'll do some more. But Independent Outsider, man, thank you so much for the super chat. Brilly, my good man. Who will be the biggest bust in the draft, in my opinion? I think we know that. Mekhi Becton. I think Mekhi Becton's the biggest bust. I do not like Mekhi Becton at all. I don't like Mekhi Becton. I don't want Mekhi Becton. I'm worried about his weight, the way it fluctuates. I worry about that type of guy. He's a massive human being. I'm not sold on his technique, and I worry about his weight, man, without a doubt. Oh, Jersey Joey, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, man. Brilly, my good man. Happy birthday. Oh, I forgot the $2 boom for Independent Outsider. And then he says, happy birthday, Mini Diggity. Okay, so you want Simmons? So tell me our starting line for this year. If that's the case, break it down like a fraction. All right. So our line would be Solder, Hernandez, Ruiz, who I want us to draft in the second round. So give me Cesar Ruiz, right? Zeitler, and then Gates. That's who I would have there. That's left to right. It'd be Solder, who sucks, but still, it'd be Solder, Hernandez, Ruiz, Zeitler, Gates. That's how I would start. I don't want Spencer Pulley at center. I would take Ruiz in the second round, or Cushenberry if he's there. One of those two guys. One of those two guys should be there for us to take at 36. Cushenberry or Ruiz. Whatever one's available, take them. If it's between Ruiz and Cushenberry, I happen to like Ruiz a little better, but that's what I would do with the offensive line. But like I told the entertainer, when we did Talking Giants over there this week, my point was, because I do want Isaiah Simmons, I want the best linebacker in the draft. You got him, right? When we draft second, I don't want the sixth best left tackle in the draft. I want the best center. We need a center. We need a left tackle. We need them both really badly. So don't give me the sixth best left tackle in the draft and not address the center position, because at that point you can only address one or the other. So take the best available center. Take the top tier centers, and you have to worry about the Solder being there for another year. We're going to cut him next year anyway, right? So we're going to cut him. So maybe you go out and address it in free agency next year when we have $100 million in cap space, or you draft it next year. And I know that's a big deal. I get that. I know that the blind side protections, but we paid him all that money. He's got to perform. And hopefully, guys like Mark Colombo can get this out of him. That's a coach's job. Get the best out of him. Solder played well with New England. And somebody mentioned this. I don't remember who mentioned it. Daniel, and I know Jeffrey says this a lot. Okay? And he's right about this. Daniel Jones holds on to the ball too long. Daniel Jones has to work on getting the ball out quicker. He holds on to it too long sometimes. He really does. He pats it. He holds on to it a little too long. He's got to get rid of it a little quicker. So some of that is definitely on Daniel Jones, but Nate Solder's got to play a lot better. Zach Schmidt, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly says, someone called me a Chinese spy for Fisk stream. What? You're always in Fisk stream. What are they talking about? No, what they're talking about, man. Thank you for the $2 boom. Appreciate Zach. And Johnny Laternal, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the love, guys. I much appreciate it. I appreciate that so much, man. Brilly. He says, Stella Baddog, you're the man. Johnny, how can I be the man? You're the man. Fly, my friend. Fly, Eagles, fly. Giants stink. Much love and respect to you and your family. Little Baddog will be an Eagles fan. No, he won't. I do like that the super chat's green for you because you are an Eagles fan, but no, he will not be an Eagles fan. He will not. That's not allowed in this house. No Eagles, no Red Sox. He can pick whatever basketball team he wants. I'm not going to make him go through the hell of being a Knicks fan. But he will not be an Eagles fan or Cowboys fan or a Red Sox fan. Cannot happen. But Johnny, my man, thank you so much. And a $5 Stella! Appreciate that, my man. Tackle center, I can get on board with that too. If we draft, I mean, you guys have seen my mock drafts, so you've seen that in both mock drafts that I've done for the Giants, I've taken the tackle and then the center. And obviously with the trade with the, I took Zach Baun as well. So we got a tackle, center, linebacker in the second mock. SpermCell, what is going on, my man? Good to see SpermCell in the house. Trade down on Simmons and push our bet. Yeah, listen, trade down and take Simmons. Absolutely. I could get on board with that too because that can happen, man. Zach, thanks for the super chat again, man. I appreciate it so much, brother. Brilly says, give us our sports back already. Damn it. I know. We're all struggling. I know there's probably not a lot of baseball guys in here, honestly, but I think that even people will go back to watching baseball. Just if we could start baseball in May, I'll be the happiest freaking guy, I swear to God. Killing for any kind of sports. I love baseball, so give me the Yankees in May where I can stream some games, and the Dodgers, the same thing. Give me the games. I'll be so happy to do baseball games. Thank you so much, Zach, for the $2. Boom! Appreciate it, my man. What's going on, Ryan Bridgeford? Me too, Jon Snow. Me too, my man. Techie, what's going on? I know. We all miss sports, man. I watched hopscotch. Well, they had rock skipping, Tana. They had rock skipping on the other night. I was watching, whatchamacallit, the one time there, rugby. Stephen Pope, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. My man Stephen over there in the UK at 2:20 in the morning. Is this what life is like for people to watch? I know, SpermCell, right? It's crazy. If the best centers go on, what position are you looking at? I don't think the best centers will be gone, Marlon Jackson, but at that point, I think you're looking linebacker or safety. I think Zach Baun's there. I think that Delpit's there. I think that, again, Jeremy Chin might be a reach at 36, but I think you have to go there. I think you have to look at Zach Baun or Grant Delpit if they fall there. I don't think you're going to lose all those centers, though. I don't think the centers are going to go that early. I think you'll be able to get, those guys. Nope, this is Diet Sprite tonight. Yep, Saquon. It's my son's birthday, not mine. My birthday is in July. I was in a 3 flies on my deck earlier. They were jockeying for a position near the ground. Yes, I know. We'll do anything for it, man. What's going on there, Cushman? Jeremy Chin, yes. Safety. Oh, God, what college is he from, man? O-line of defense for the Giants. Yeah, we could definitely use that speed. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. What did I do with that? I had that written down somewhere, and I don't know where I put that thing. Oh, that's what it is. Southern Illinois. I couldn't remember what college he was from. Jeremy Chin's from Southern Illinois. You think Delpit's going by 25? We'll see. We'll see, man. Who cuts my hair? My wife always cuts my hair. I shave my head, so I have clippers. She's been cutting my hair since I was 24 years old. I haven't paid for a haircut in almost 20 years, so I don't. I just don't. I like Wills myself. Without sports, my wife and I have never been closer. Psych, we divorced. Well, that's not good, Jeff McKinney. Funny thing is, actually, my wife and I seem like we have gotten closer because we spend more time together now, which is good. Yes, it is the bad puppy's birthday again. Defense does win games. Now, I grew up in the 80s, and I'm sick and tired of getting killed over the middle by tight ends. And not just star tight ends. We're talking Blake Jarwin. We're talking Dallas Goedert. We're talking about God only knows who tears us up in the middle of the field. Do I think Jason Garrett will help Daniel Jones? I think Jason Garrett's going to help Daniel Jones a lot. They go to school Raiders and pick a kicker in round 2. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Xavier McKinney. Am I missing the gym, Mariano? Listen, this is what I do. I was just mentioning this. So every day I work at home. I work from 7:30 to 4. 4 o'clock comes. I change. I walk a mile, run a mile, walk a mile, run a mile, walk a mile, run a mile every day. Then I come home and I hit my Bowflex. Now, I enjoy running a lot, but I really do miss the weights. But part of my walk includes going past my gym. And every day I walk by my gym and I say, I miss you, man. I miss you. Just let me get in there and do one workout. Just let me get in there and do one workout. So, yes, I do miss it, but thank God I have my 20-year-old Bowflex that actually works really well. And who would have ever thought I actually enjoy running? And I really do. My stamina is ridiculous. My stamina doesn't peter out. It's my shin splints and my back that start to hurt, man. Oh, yeah, shit fondue is terrible. He was terrible, man. Yep, Bowflex, man. I've had that thing for 20 years. I do, Techie. I'm getting into it. I'll never run a marathon like you. To hell with that. You people that run marathons. There's a woman that I work with that also she runs like 10Ks. She runs half marathons. And I'm like, you're insane. You people are insane that want to run that long. I don't want to run that long. I enjoy running the mile, maybe a mile and a half if I'm feeling good. But then I like to walk it off. And then I like to run again. Then I like to walk it off. I'm not running for that long. Simmons would help for his tight ends, mobile quarterbacks to pro, running backs to speed, depth in several positions. I say the same thing, Jeffrey. He also can spy a quarterback. He can and I use this as an example, Jeffrey, all the time. Because you see Dallas Cowboys, right? Dak Prescott on 3rd and 5. Dak Prescott is a threat to take off and run and get the first down. And mobile quarterbacks are very common in today's age, and a lot of them do that. They take off, they get the first down on 3rd and 4, 3rd and 6. Well, guess what? Isaiah Simmons is going to suck those guys up when they're running. He's going to chew up ground and that closing speed, and he's going to be able to stop them from doing that if he's spying the quarterback. He's going to be able to close on a quick slant and tackle the guy before they get past the first down marker. He's not going to allow tight ends to go flying down the field with nobody there. This is why I want Isaiah Simmons so bad, because he can do everything on defense. And I love it. I love it. Simmons looks like great sideline. Yeah, he is. He is. What's going on there, Water Bruins King? What's going on, Fiery Earthquake? What's going on, brother? What's up, Frost God Nation? Thank you guys for being here, man. I appreciate it. Simmons is Lamar's Jackson. Yeah, we could use it. I mean, that's the whole thing, man. Simmons is faster than Carl. Oh, way faster. Simmons is faster than a lot of linebackers. Most linebackers. I would like to see the fastest times for linebackers in combine history. I don't know. We do play the Ravens. I watched the XFL for like 2 weeks. Delano, salute everyone. What's going on, Delano? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Appreciate it. I'm hoping to go Simmons 4th and center at 36. I'm saying that'd be the best thing, Mariano. We could get that. That's a perfect scenario. I could deal with that too. Do I have a ton of hair? No. I wouldn't shave it if I had a ton of hair. Losing it on the top. I steal meat from lions. Very nice. Thank you for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it so much, brother. Brilly. Steals meat from lions. I don't know if I would want to steal meat from a lion. It might come back with a nub. You're a brave man. Who would you take, Tua or Herbert? Is DJ better? I would, honestly, that's a great question, to be honest. So I think Tua is more talented than Justin Herbert. I do. I think Tua is an incredibly talented quarterback. But I worry so much about his health in the NFL. The joke was, because again, I watch a lot of SEC football. I watch, Uncle Lou's my man. So I watch a lot of SEC guys do YouTube videos. And the joke was Tua's not a quarterback, he's a camper. Because Tua was always in the tent. And not just because of the serious hip injury he had. He was always banged up. Whether it be the ankle, the knee, a foot, something. He was always getting banged up. I worry about his health. He's more talented than Herbert. He's more talented than DJ, but his health is a big question. Now, Herbert reminds me a lot of Daniel Jones. They're about the same caliber quarterback. Herbert has a stronger arm. But they're very similar. They're very accurate. They're good against the blitz. And, they're accurate downfield. They're very similar. And then they're about the same speed, too. And they're about the same mobility. So they're actually very, very close. I can't say if Daniel Jones is better yet because I haven't seen Tua or Herbert play in the NFL. So I can't honestly say that. But I think Herbert and Jones are very close. I think Tua is more talented, but Tua has got to stay healthy. So that's what I would say as far as that goes. Trent Williams, everyone's infatuated with Trent Williams. Trent Williams is old, guys, and Trent Williams is old, and he's banged up a lot. I don't want Trent Williams. Well, we kind of have a Trent Williams, and Nate's older right now. You know what I mean? And I'd rather just wait. If I want Simmons in a center, I just wait till next year to get a left tackle at that point, honestly. Didn't watch the video, but you like that CBS mock draft, the rest of the Jags. Something for Yannick. Now, I do and I don't, okay? Because I don't want to pay Yannick all that money. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather get their number 20 pick than Yannick. I would rather get their number 20 pick. I'd rather get 9 and 20, and that's it. You know, I just don't want to pay Yannick $17 million a year. I really don't. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know if I would do that. Yeah, Trent Williams, I didn't know we wanted that much, but I am old waterflies. Jesus. Is there a piece of me that wants to see you rage at the draft? Oh, I'm sure everybody does. It's part of my charm. I say it all the time, is my raging, my anger. It's part of my charm. It's part of who I am. People love when I get pissed off. It's hilarious. People tune into the Giants streams to see me go off. It's part of my charm, man. I am old, though, Waterfly. Do you think the Saints are taking a quarterback if one falls at them? They could. I could see Green Bay taking a quarterback. If Jordan Love falls to 30, I could see them taking Jordan Love. Oh, man. The Phillies ace, Johnny, my man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, Bad Dog, happy birthday to little Bad Dog. Simmons and Ruggs is coming to my Eagles. Hopefully Ruggs, but you know everyone wants to come to the Eagles. Of course I know that, Johnny. Of course I know that. I know. Everybody's going to be an Eagle. We all know that. You know that. I know that. Eagle fans know that. Jeffrey Abbey knows that. Cali Blue, what is going on, Cali Blue? How the hell are you, sir? Good to see you. My man Cali Blue is in the house. I haven't seen him in years. Hope you're being safe down there, sir. Hope all is well, my man. Good to see you, brother. I would like to know what you think the Panthers are going to do in the draft. But, Johnny, thank you so much for the $5. Boom! Appreciate that. Can't believe Cali Blue is in the house. Good to see you, brother. What's going on there, Zeke fan? Go Cowboys, Giants suck. Well, you know, I guess that's one Cowboys fan's opinion. Justine, I only take my hat off when my head is completely shaved, so I will not do that today. And I could use a refill on that Diet Sprite. Yes, I could. I could use that. Would you have the Giants traded for another pick and drafted Justin Jefferson? Yeah, I would. I mean, I don't want them to draft Jefferson. We don't need another slot receiver. Our team is full of slot receivers. I think Nick Gates is going to be our starting right tackle, Cock Lobster. I do. Panthers going defensive tackle, Derek Brown. Derek Brown could be your guy. Derek Brown. Yes, it is. It is a little Bad Dog's birthday today. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right, Johnny. Stella! My bad, Johnny. My bad. Yes, everybody's got pictures in my head. It's there. It's around. I'm ordered not to catch a Corona wearing the Eagles jersey. They catch case. Yes, I heard that one. Yeah, I don't like Jefferson for us. Jefferson might be good in another team that could use a slot receiver, but I don't like him. Sonny Cananingo, what's going on here, Sonny? Thank you for joining the stream. Paisano, appreciate it. Steve DeMatteo, what's going on? Prospects, keep an eye on Gabriel Davis. I like him myself. Zach Shackelford. Limical Perrine, or is it Pirine? Geno Stone. Geno Stone is good. Is Pirine, he got to be related. Is he related to Samaje Pirine? I don't know who that is. I remember Samaje with the Sooners. But I don't know him. But running back, I like the couple that I mentioned on my mock drafts. I like Anthony McFarland. And I like JaMychal Hasty late in the draft. I think those guys could help the Giants. They're not going to be starters, but I think that they could definitely help late in the draft. I especially like McFarland because he ran a 4.4, you know, and that definitely helps out a lot, man. Little Bad Dog turned 3 today. He turned 3 today, Go Quan. No belated birthday, Estelle. Today's his birthday. Today is his birthday. I hope Gettleman doesn't mess it up either, please. But Gettleman's been good in the draft. He's been good in the draft. Jefferson's overrated in general. Yeah. Do I think the NBA will come back this season? God, goat, I hope so. Thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys, for the birthday wishes for little bad dog. Who I did. This is the thing. I planned on making it like having him come down here. He fell asleep in the car on the way home. Long day for him today, so he fell asleep in the way. So we just put him to bed. But I was going to bring him down here. Now, sometimes Little Bad Dog, if any of you guys have seen Little Bad Dog, he goes one of two ways here, right? He either is very camera shy and will not show his face on camera, or he hogs the camera and hogs the spotlight. Last time he was on here, I think he hogs the spotlight. He does like Chris. I don't know if Chris is still in here. He loves entertainer. Like when entertainer's on here, he just likes to talk to Chris. Man, the Giants are a player you hated, but everyone loved, and vice versa. Landon Collins, rarely ever, is definitely a player that I hated, and everybody seemed to love him. Everybody seemed to love Landon Collins, and I hated Landon Collins. I still hate Landon Collins. Hate him. I don't know. Vice versa, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I don't know about vice versa. Goquan brought the camels for him. Oh, Jay, you swing snakes, man. Thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly. He says MMA match between a midget and a dwarf. Who wins? Oh, you got to go with the midget, man. You got to go midget there. I think you got to go midget. I think midget's like 2-1. And I think the midget gets it done, man. Honestly. Thank you so much. $2. Boom! Jay who swings snakes. Appreciate that, my man. Tana might be his long-lost uncle. Who knows? All Italians are related. We all know that. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Afghanistan. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, please smash that thumbs up. Again, if you ain't subscribed to the Bad Dig Dizzle, subscribe. I do these live hangouts like every other day. I'm going to have Redskins video maker Ed Oliver on the channel on Thursday night. We'll talk Redskins, Giants, draft, talking Giants and the entertainer, talking sports Friday night on this channel. And again, I put up a lot of Giants content. A lot of it's going to be draft content again. A lot of mock drafts, a lot of late round draft guys that I really like. So I hope you guys are all subscribing to Pill. And of course, thank you all for being here, man. I appreciate it so much. Landon Collins is an okay player. Among most average, under-average players, you look way better than he actually played. I guess that's true. I just never liked him. I never liked Landon Collins. What did the Little Bad Dog get for his birthday? So he got a grill. Not a real grill. He got a play grill. You got a Spider-Man gun. He loves Spider-Man. We got a Spider-Man puzzle. I always get him a box of Bowman every year. And I don't open it. I just get him a box of Bowman and I put it aside for him. That product has been delayed because they shut down these factories, that the Tops factory, the Upper Deck factory, they shut them down. So those are delayed. He got money. That's something he gets. He got books. He loves books. So that's what he got for his birthday. My kid, he got a lot of stuff. Got some stuffed animals. He loves stuffed animals. So what's going on, Slob? My broccoli Rob. Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Appreciate it. The Giants get unique. I always say Yannick, and it's unique. I always say it wrong. Unique and Simmons, I'd be scared, but the Giants won't. I don't think we're going to get unique. Rom J, what's going on? Collins overrated. So overrated, K-Dog. So overrated. Thank you, sad Redskins fan. And a Saquon jersey. I know I should get him a Saquon jersey. I should. You got the play grill too. Kid loved it. There you go. Yeah, he played with the box more than he did the. He went inside the box, and he played in there. Excuse me. He played in there. Brought his toys in there and played in there. Al Bats, man. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, man, so much, brother. Brilly. Al Bats. Let me tell you guys something. You have a problem. You give me a problem, I'm gonna send my boy Al Bats after you. Don't mess with me. I got guys like Al Bats in my corner. Al, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. He says, everyone loves the entertainer. For a little bit, well, not everybody, because much like myself, Al, we have one guy with 3 accounts that every time entertainer or I set up a stream, this one person hits the thumbs down with all 3 of his accounts. So we both have at least one guy that hates us. I have more haters because I'm a acquired taste. I'm a little bit rough around the edges, but yes, we do have the haters, believe it or not, Al. Well, he does, believe it or not. Me, if you hang around me long enough, you can see how I can rub people the wrong way once in a while. He says, but for Little Bad Dog B-Day, wait till he grows up and he's not a Giants fan. My kids aren't, so I cut them out of the will. Be well and good night, Al. Thank you so much. And a $10 boom! And he's going to be a Giants fan, sir. My grandfather was a Giants fan. My dad was a Giants fan. I'm a Giants fan. It's in our blood. He's already started watching the Giants anyway because I put the games on YouTube, on the TV. He says, Daddy, what are you watching, Giants? I said, yes. I said, Giants. Giants. And I'll be like, touchdown! And he'll get excited. And then I'll be like, I don't want to watch this, Dad. But I get it for like 5 minutes. So I'm teaching him. I'm planting the seeds for him to be a Giants and Yankee fan. He loves the Yankees already, though. But he don't need to be a Knicks fan. I'm not going to do that to him. My God. My God. Mark Holmes and Philly 500. I like them both. I've worked with both of them, Zeke fan. I plan to work with Mark Holmes again. I actually got to email Mark Holmes because I've been, like I said, I had Brunson on the channel. I'm gonna have Ed Oliver on the channel, Redskins guy. I want to get Mark Holmes on my channel some night, so I have his email. I got to email him. But I mean, Philly 500's my guy. I freaking love Philly 500. Philly 500's my boy. I talk to Philly 500 all the time. Philly 500's my main man. I love Philly 500. How could you not? I want to salute you for the passion and fire you bring to the Giants and this fan base. Thank you. Both entertain and you, and trust me, for a year or two off in this decade, from a decade big run. I appreciate that, Svi, and I agree, man. Another couple of good drafts, buddy, and all this cap space. The Giants are going to be back on top very, very soon, guys, without a doubt. How to pronounce it? It's unique is how you're supposed to say that, man. What's going on, Vince? Appreciate that, my man. If we trade down, who would you like the Giants to get as receiver? Well, I did the mock draft. Michael Pittman is a guy I really like. If he falls to us at 99, I don't know if he's going to fall to 99. Chase Claypool is another guy. If we have 2 second-round picks, I don't want to take a receiver in the second round, but if the Giants do decide to go that, if T. Higgins is there somehow in the early second round, go T. Higgins. I really like T. Higgins. I've liked him for a while. I always say Clemson and Oklahoma. Those are really the schools that I like the players from. I always do. And T. Higgins is an offensive player at Clemson, but I always say, give me the Clemson defense in the Sooner offense. Like, if you can give me Isaiah Simmons and CeeDee Lamb, you're winning. You know what I mean? Brandon the Buck, what's going on? How can I be the man when you're the man? Yeah, Ed Oliver's a good guy. My son needs a Mets hat, Rich? Nah, he's good with a Yankee hat. He's got Yankee hats. He was wearing his Yankee jacket today. My kid's a Yankee fan already. Since he was a baby, 2017, like, I remember like a month in, he would just stare at Aaron Judge. When Aaron Judge would come to the plate, he would just stare at the TV. And I thought about getting him an Aaron Judge onesie, and I just never did it. But I appreciate that, K-Dog. What's going on, Psycho Steve? Thank you for joining the stream. He dropped 5 balls. Yeah, I like Pittman a lot, Jeffrey, and he's climbing up the boards quite a bit. So, yeah, I heard about Matt Pert is another one. Would I ever do a hangout with EDP? I tried to get EDP on my channel last year. I'll try again this year, but EDP's busy, man. He don't got time for me. But I've tried. I have tried. I don't know. Yeah, everyone always says coronavirus. It's funny. You sniffle, you cough, you sneeze. No. I actually went to open the window. Let me open the window. Hold on a second, guys. Once in a while, for whatever reason, I'll come down here and my nose will get stuffy. It doesn't do that upstairs. It doesn't do it upstairs. It never happens upstairs. When I'm down here, once in a while, it will stuff up on me. So I think it's allergies. I don't really know. Once in a while, that happens. Invite him to hang. No, I don't get along with him. I don't get along with him at all. What's going on there, Barnes J? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. I don't know. That's just how he talks, I guess. Yeah, a lot of people like Antoine Winfield Jr. A lot of people, yeah, Antoine. A lot of people like Antoine Winfield Jr. I was glad about the flight reaction. I don't know who that is. Skins take the best player in the draft, Chase Young. We make the playoffs this year. I think the Skins are taking Chase Young. What's going on, D Rose? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Sign Aaron Judge for tight end. Why not? What's going on here, Frosty Clobs? Thank you for joining the stream. I agree, Daniel. I agree. I'm all aboard Isaiah Simmons. Give me Isaiah Simmons, man. I am all aboard the Isaiah Simmons train for sure. What I've seen from Arizona is a top 3 wide receivers draft. He ain't no kid. He's a man. I don't know much about him either. What's going on there, Tice Gum? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Appreciate that, my man. Appreciate it very much. I'm praying for Chase Young. Yeah. Can you imagine? That'd be amazing if we could do that, Rob. That'd be amazing, man. Just did a mock draft. I got to tweet it to you to see your opinion. All right, Rich. Like I said, I plan on doing a lot of mock drafts. I finished off my third one. I have to record it and edit it. It'll be up on Thursday, and then like I said, the next one, the one that's coming up is the guys that I want the Giants to take. And like I said, I'll do one where we trade with the Jags, one where we trade with the Raiders, and then maybe I'll do a couple more just for the hell of it. Like I said, I'll talk more about the prospects that maybe we take later in the draft. And I do want to do at least one first-round mock of all teams. So, like I said, there'll be a lot of draft content on this channel leading up to the draft in the coming days. Cesar Munoz, what's going on, man? I miss you in my Lakers streams, buddy. I miss the Lakers streams, you know. It's been rough, yeah. Seems like it's been more than a month, doesn't it? Seems like it's been months. Simmons, are we double down on O-line? Giants are about to get right either way we go. I agree, Jeffrey. I completely agree, man. Yep, same here, Svi. Same here. Do I want a receiver at some point in the draft? Yes, but not before the third round. End of the third round. If Michael Pittman never fell to 99, I don't see that happening. Definitely. And I also like Hightower out of Boise State in the fifth round. I like Hightower a lot out of Boise State in the fifth round. Stanton and Judge, double tight end set. Yeah, but they get hurt all the time. I haven't seen the new Bucs uniforms. Giants fire Ben McAdoo. Oh, Bavi, thanks for the update, my man. Appreciate that. I appreciate it. We need to trade down with the Chargers to take Simmons. I agree. I mean, I'm all for that. I'm all for trading down, guys. Trading down with Los Angeles at 6 still gives us Isaiah Simmons and an extra pick in the second round. I'm all for that. Do you think Murray will have a breakout year for Arizona? Absolutely. I think Kyler Murray could have a huge year with DeAndre Hopkins there. You see him having a better year than Jones. I could see him having a better year than Daniel Jones with DeAndre Hopkins. Listen, I'm a Sooner fan. I love Kyler Murray, right? Kyler Murray's my guy. I wanted the Giants to get Kyler Murray last year in the worst way. Like, I love Kyler Murray. So, you know, I think Kyler Murray could have a massive year for Arizona. Absolutely. Will the 49ers be contenders again? I believe so. Major League's my favorite sports movie of all time, Waterfly. Guys taking Simmons at 4 and Josh Jones at 36. See, I don't want to. That's the thing, Rich. I would rather go center there because, again, we're getting the best center or one of the top 2 centers. Josh Jones is like the 6th or 7th best tackle in the draft. I'd rather get, because we need a center too, I'd rather get the best center than the 6th best offensive tackle. You know what I mean? Van Jefferson's not bad either. All right, Bradley, thank you for swinging by, man. Have a great night yourself. Do I think this verbal draft will affect many potential trades? It's a great question, Rob. I don't know. I do not know, my man. I am definitely more of a Kyler Murray guy over Baker Mayfield. Definitely Kyler Murray over Baker Mayfield. I do like Van Jefferson. Kyler's in the West, though tough. No, it is a very tough division. It is. But I think he'll be okay. Kyler Murray's going to be a damn good quarterback in this league. He is. Do I think Jones will be better than Kyler? Give me a couple years to decide that. My heart says yes. My head says no. I think Kyler Murray's going to be a superstar. I said that when, you know, the drafting there. Where's it? I have a napkin down here. I do have a napkin down here. My nose is running. Runny nose. Josh Jones, the 4th best. Well, good point, Rob. Becton, I agree with you. I'd rather have Josh Jones at 36 over Becton at 9 or something like that, without a doubt. Without a doubt. You want to stay on the draft, get Weezer at Boise at 99. He's a sack machine. There's a lot of guys in this draft that there's so many freaking prospects, it's hard to keep track of all of them. Joe Lutz, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Which division seems tougher, NFC West or NFC South? They're both pretty tough, but I got to go with the NFC West because the Panthers aren't good. Give me your food. I don't think the Panthers are going to be good this year at all. I think every team in the NFC West has a potential to be really good this year, except for the Rams. I think the Rams took a step back, but I still think they're better than the Panthers. So I think that the NFC West is the tougher division there. What's going on, Jared Williams? Thank you for joining the stream. What team of the 2010s do you think had the best season? I don't know. Name any of the Patriots teams that won the Super Bowl. Would I rather have Russell Wilson right now with that massive contract? Oh, Kyler Murray, definitely. I'd rather have Kyler Murray, Rob. Listen, I'm a big Kyler Murray fan. It's, go leading into the draft last year, I kept saying the Giants got to do everything they can to get Kyler Murray. I love Murray. Murray's my guy, man. Did the Panthers overpay to get Roll? God, yes, fans. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I actually did a video talking about how I think the Giants are blessed that they missed out on Matt Rule and ended up with Joe Judge. And I was a big Matt Rule guy until I listened to him talk and realized he was about money. And that kind of turned me off, What's going on there, Liam? Thank you for joining the stream. What's going on, Benjamin Wellington? Yeah, Kyler Murray can ball, no doubt about that. Trade back to 6, take Simmons. I agree. I completely agree. Yeah, I still like the sunset behind me. Yeah, I'm in my high-rise apartment in Manhattan tonight. Who wins the AFC East this year? The Bills. I like the Bills to win the AFC East this year. Last Jedi, what's going on, my lady? Thank you for joining the stream. Always good to see you, Last Jedi. I see the Packers getting Rosen. Him and Rodgers are friends. That's interesting. Matt Rule has a tough go of it in Carolina. Yeah, I agree. I think he does too, Jeffrey. Yannick's all about the money. Well, the players are going to be about the money. Clowney's all about the money. They're going to be about the money because they only have a certain amount of time where they can get paid. The rookie contract usually takes them about 24, 25. And a football player's life, like a defensive end, a running back, a wide receiver, their prime is not very long. Their rookie contract, then their second contract, they want to get paid because that's where they're going to get paid. Then they're going to be at the end of their career after the second contract. So they are looking for money, that contract, because usually that second contract takes them to 29 or 30. Then maybe they catch on for a couple of years somewhere and they don't get the money that they once did. So that's why they're looking for money right now. When you're 25, you got to strike in the NFL while the iron's hot. Can't be mad at them for that. They have to be about the money. So I think Sam Darnold and CeeDee Lamb will do damage. I did see a mock where CeeDee Lamb went 11th to the Jets. I think CeeDee Lamb will do damage. I think Sam Darnold stinks. I think maybe the Jets should look at drafting a quarterback this year, to be honest with you. Maybe the Jets should look at getting Jordan Love. I'll take a look at I'll take a look at that. Thank you, Jed. I appreciate that. Taylor S. was in here earlier. She swung by real early, Jedi, which was good to see her. Not for long, I know. Would you rather pay $20 million for Unique or $17? I'd rather pay the $20 million for Unique because he hasn't had a history of injury. He's been consistent with sack totals. It's pretty much between 8 and 12 a year, Rob. And Clowney has had a lot of injury problems, and he only had 3 sacks last year. I'd rather give an extra $3 million to Unique. I think he's worth $3 million more than Clowney. Definitely. Yes, today's Little Bad Dog's birthday, Jared. Yes. Bad Dog, be real. Will Giants be better than my Cowboys this season? No. I don't think we're going to be better than you. A lot of Eagle fans are saying that, Zeke. I think we're going to beat you once this year, but I don't know if we'll be better. I can't say we'll be better than the Cowboys. I honestly can't. I can't say that. I hope we are, but I can't say that we will be. Darnold's better than Jones? No, he's not. He's not better than Daniel Jones. No, definitely not. Sam Darnold's been in the league 2 years. He still hasn't thrown more touchdowns in a single season than Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones had 3 games where he accounted for 4 touchdowns. Sam Darnold's had 1 game in his career where he had 4 touchdowns. I think it was against the Giants. But that's it. And Daniel Jones had a 5-touchdown game. Passed for 5 touchdowns. The only rookie in the history of the NFL to throw for 350 yards, 5 touchdowns, and no interceptions in a game. Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones with a horrible offensive line. Not that the Jets are any better. But Daniel Jones is better than Sam Darnold. Did a video on him. He's better than Sam Darnold. Snake Spencer, what's going on there, Snake? Good to see you. Says the Browns win a Super Bowl. Not this year. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Uncle Lou's stream there, my man. What's going on, Snake? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for swinging over to the north, buddy. Thanks for hanging up north of me tonight. Appreciate it. Who do I think is going to win the Super Bowl? I got to go with the Chiefs. The Chiefs are damn good. Chiefs are damn good, man. Sam Darnold will be replaced after this year. I don't know about that, but thank you, Jared. Appreciate that. Cooldrummer, what is going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Appreciate that. Worst O-line in the league. Giants are up there. Giants and Jets are both up there. They got bad offensive lines. I'm not going to say Daniel Jones is better than Carson yet. He could be by the end of his career. No, everyone's talking about the Bucs new uniforms. I have not seen them. I appreciate you being here, Barnes J. Thank you, sir. Is Jamal Adams worth 2 first-round picks? No. Best matchup for next season. For us, the Redskins. We kick the hell out of the Redskins no matter what. Where am I live streaming? My high-rise apartment in Manhattan. Actually, I'm streaming in my downstairs in my raised ranch. That's where I'm streaming from. What do you say, Larry Fitzgerald, top 3? No, but top 5. I could argue top 5. Top 3, in my opinion, Terrell Owens 3, Randy Moss 2, Jerry Rice 1. And then I think Lance Allworth is 4th greatest ever. Lance Allworth was sick in the AFL. And then you could put, I think Marvin Harrison and Larry Fitzgerald are like flip a coin. But I definitely think he's 6th or 5th, definitely. Unique versus Clowney. Yeah, I would definitely go Unique over Clowney. What's going on there, Harry Adams? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Good to see you. Sam Darnold's better than Daniel Jones at Cornell. Maybe, Sabrina, maybe. Who's my favorite NFL team? You got the Giants logo up there. Got the Giants logo here. The Giants, baby. What about AB? Come on, man. Are you kidding me? No, Chris Carter, definitely not. Chris Carter, no. Will the Orioles win the World Series? Not anytime soon. What's going on, Dwayne Basco? Thanks for swinging by the stream, my man. Appreciate it. Sam Darnold's better than Daniel Jones. Yeah. That happens a lot, though, guys. You know, when I do the Lakers live streams, I got a massive scoreboard above my head, and people will come in and say, "What's the score?" Happens all the time. Do I like Odell Beckham? I didn't have a problem with Odell Beckham, but I did want him traded, and I got my wish. I was happy that we did trade him, and I thought we got a good haul for Odell Beckham. To be completely honest with you, you can check it out. I have a video from 2018 before the 2018 season started. And I talked about how I wanted Odell Beckham to be traded, and I talked about him getting traded to the Browns. I said that before 2018 started. Nostradamus. Nostradamus has been right a couple times. Look at my Ben McAdoo rant. When we hired Ben McAdoo as our head coach, I said the Giants are going to be bad for the next 5 years. I said that in 2016. I said it's going to take 5 years for the Giants to be any good after hiring him. With Jerry Reese being our GM. Nostradamus. Hashtag Nostradamus. Do you think if Louis Riddick stepped in as soon as Jerry Reese was done? No, Issa, because he wanted Dwayne Haskins, and Dwayne Haskins sucks. Dwayne Haskins is awful. I'm so glad the Giants didn't get him, and I was never a Haskins guy. This isn't because Haskins stinks. And we got Daniel Jones. I didn't like Daniel Jones either at first. You guys saw that. That video went viral. I was so pissed when we took him. Mad. I was mad about that. But I liked him after I watched film on him. But I never liked Dwayne Haskins. Ever. So Riddick did want him. And that would have messed it up. What's going on, Jay Lathan? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate it. I heard that. Yes, I was talking about that earlier, D. Rose, that they might play every game in Phoenix. In an empty stadium, obviously, but there's so many baseball fields there because of spring training and stuff that they could conceivably play in May. I hope so. God, please bring me back some baseball. Bring me the Yankees. Please bring me the Yankees. I don't care if there's a crowd there or not. I'm not in the crowd. I got my crowd right here, baby. We got the crowds right here in the Baddog stream watching the Yankees and Dodgers together. Good old Jerry Jones better than Dave. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. What's going on there, Ballard Sports Media? Thank you for joining the stream. I see a couple guys here from Uncle Lou's stream, man. Appreciate you guys swinging over to the north tonight in Manhattan. Thank you for being here. Pete Alonso, yes. Are the Giants interested in I do think they're interested in Anthony Harris, Pia Cat. I don't know what's going to take to get him. I don't know if we will. Long shot. But I did a video on that maybe a week ago, 4 days ago. Chris did one today on it. So I do think we are. I do think so. I appreciate that, Issa. Thank you, sir. Yeah, me too, D. Rose. What's one matchup you want to see next season? With the Giants? I don't know. I don't know what you mean, Aiden. I don't know what you mean, like matchup. DJ Smooth. Bucks Giants would be a good one. Tom Brady coming back. That'll be a good Browns Giants. I'd love to see the Browns Giants. That's a game we're trying to go to. And we had that meetup last year, me, the entertainer, OneGiantRebuttal, or OGR Sports as he is now. Kid Blue, my boy DWG, my boy the Don, met up with Meet the Mets, Bones, Gangrene David. I definitely want to do that again. I would like the Cowboys game, but we talked about going to the Browns-Giants game. That'd be a lot of fun too. So I'm looking forward to the Browns-Giants and the Bucks-Giants. Did I hate OBJ? No. I didn't hate him. I just felt like it was best to trade him. I felt like the Giants needed to get rid of him because you don't need a superstar wide receiver to win a Super Bowl. And I didn't want to pay him all the money that they paid him. That was why. Simmons all day. Completely agree with you. Yeah, Harris led the league in interceptions last year. So I like Anthony Harris. Hello, Newman. Albany's in the house. What's going on, Kenny Tompkins? Thank you for joining the stream. Yes, I know Albany very well, sir. I know Albany very well. Do you think the NBA should pull the plug on the season if they can't guarantee? Well, I mean, they're going to have to, right? They're going to have to. Do I think Simmons can become a beast in the NFL? Absolutely. Hopefully you have football this year. Yes, I agree. Bobby! Everybody go. If you guys haven't subbed up my boy Butcher's Block of Patriots Talk, I always love to shout him out. He's my favorite Bostonite and a good paisano, my man. Sub him up if you guys have not done so. Big Boston fan, but that's okay. I forgive him anyway. You know, you can't all be. He's a great guy. He just has bad taste in teams like the Boston Red Sox. But I still love him anyway. So check that out. Check the channel out if you have not. Can I see DJ winning MVP? Not this year. I don't think the Giants will be good enough. Yeah. What if Antonio Brown goes to the Browns? I don't think that Antonio Brown and Odell Beckham could play on the same team. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine them playing on the same team? Antonio Brown and Odell Beckham? Can't see it, man. You should react to the Bucks' new uniforms now. All right, I'm gonna hide the chat for a second. I'm gonna go to the Bucks' new uniforms. Everybody wants me to look at the Bucks uniforms. So let me look at that real quick. Let me see these new uniforms. Let's see. Yay or nay, unveil uniforms so you can buy that Tom Brady 12 now. Is this... Would help if the picture uploaded. All right. Never mind that. All right. Let me try this again. Images. What am I? I don't know what I'm looking at here. Let's go here. Let's take a look at this. I should just look at it on my phone, honestly. Shop men's jerseys. Take a look here. I don't want that. Didn't I hit jerseys? Did it again. Oh, there they are. Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. Very nice. Not a big uniform guy, but those are very cool. I like those. Very nice. You know what jerseys I really liked? The black Milwaukee Bucks jerseys. I loved those black Milwaukee, but I'm not a huge jersey guy. Like, I don't really go crazy over the design of a jersey, but I loved those black Milwaukee Bucks jerseys. I agree with that, Rob. Although the Giants are supposed to interview Andrew Thomas this week, I believe. But I agree. I think he's the least. I think he's the least one they would do it. For Tennessee, yeah. Isaiah Simmons or Josh Allen? Well, give me Isaiah Simmons because he does everything. He can do everything. All right, John, thank you, man. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, for all the love, man, the super chats. I appreciate it so much. Thanks for wishing Little Baddog a happy birthday. And someday, Johnny, never say never. Someday we'll meet up, man. Someday. What's the biggest time I've raged over the Giants? Oh, Jesus, I can't really narrow it down. I'll tell you what, the game that we lost to Minnesota in 97 in the playoffs, that one ticked me off a lot. because Chris Callaway could not handle the damn onside kick. All right, sad Redskins fan, have a great night, man. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate that. What's going on, Luke Baker? Taco Driven, what's going on, man? I'm glad I could keep you company. Jedrick Wills going to New York. That could definitely happen. Eli Apple. Yeah, well, that was a big-time rage. Yeah. I mean, as far as picking goes, Eli Apple. I raged worse over Eli Apple than I did Daniel Jones. Trust me. What kind of value could we get for Evan Ingram? 3rd-round pick at best. At best. Bucks don't look threatening at all. Their offense does. All right, Waterfly, have a great night, man. Essential New York employee here that needs to get some sleep. Yeah, I'm glad I'm on Essential. I can work from home. Although I still have to get up at 7:30 and log in and do everything I got to do anyway. So it's like I get to sleep. I just get to sleep later. I don't have to get up at 5:45. I can get up at 7:15 to make my coffee and work in my shorts and shirt, which is great. No, it's a great question, Give Me Your Food, because Andrew Thomas is the best. I don't really know why he's kind of falling down the boards. Andrew Thomas was my favorite for a long time. The Shermarant's pretty good. One day we definitely got to drink a beer together, Bobby. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why was I fond of Haskins if you thought he stunk? I was never fond of Haskins. I never wanted the Giants to take Dwayne Haskins. Ever. I was trying to talk myself into liking Haskins because I thought we were going to take him. I never liked Dwayne Haskins. You can ask the entertainer. I never liked Dwayne Haskins. Yeah, both of the mock drafts I did, hello Newman, for the Giants, I went tackle and center. Both of them. I just went different tackle, different center. But I went tackle center for both. Now, Thursday's mock draft isn't going to have that. Thursday's mock draft is going to be who I want the Giants to draft. And like I said, then I'll have 2 more after that where he trade with the Raiders and trade with the Jags. And then maybe a couple more. But, yeah, I'm at 5:45. I got you, Waterfly. Thanks for hanging out, my man. I appreciate it. D. Smith, what's going on? I wish the Laker dog could come back, man. Wish the Laker dog could come back. Jerry Jeudy, definitely the second best receiver in this draft by a narrow margin behind CeeDee Lamb. Want to make the color rush jerseys the way ones. I never liked the red jerseys, Ezra. I love the color rush for the Giants. So I got a color rush Barkley jersey. Sherman had to do more. Jones, I completely agree with you, Rob. I completely agree, man. Completely agree. I had a feeling Haskins would not translate to. Yeah, I just didn't like his game. He wasn't good under pressure, and I said this all the time. He played with 6 freaking guys that went to the NFL, and he had J.K. Dobbins, who's going to the NFL this year. So he played with 7 NFL players on his team. I work for the state of New York, Kristaps. How do I feel about a center in general? I want a center in the second round. I want the best center in the second round. I just checked them out rarely ever. They're awesome. I'm a Jets fan. I hope we get CJ or Judy. CJ who? CJ Jerry Jeudy. I get. Who's CJ? CeeDee Lamb. You mean? I don't know who CJ is. Even the best O-lines, the quarterback has to manipulate the pocket. I agree. Jeudy the Giants, that's not happening. Did Dexter Lawrence play at all last year? He did. Actually, Dexter Lawrence was one of the highest-rated rookies on defense last year, Ballard Sports Media. Dexter Lawrence played very well for us. Who's a better draft pick? Eric Flowers, Eli Apple. Holy cow. I'll say Eli Apple for the simple fact that class of 2016, everybody that was drafted after Eli Apple absolutely sucked. So I'll say that he was the better draft pick. Eric Flowers, we could have had Todd Gurley that year. Could have had a lot of good players. That Aaron Donald, I believe, was available that year. Could have had Aaron Donald. Eli Apple, everybody after Eli Apple sucked anyway. So I'll say he was the better draft pick for that reason, by default. Oh, David Colorado, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it so much, my man. Brilly. Hope you're staying safe over there in Colorado. He says, hello. Hello to you, sir. Thank you so much. And a $5 boom. Appreciate it. You want CeeDee Lamb, man. You want CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb over Jerry Jeudy. I hate autocorrects, indeed. Do I like our D-line depth? I do like the D-line depth. I absolutely do, which is why I want the linebacker, Thomas Lattimore. Although if Chase Young fell to 4, I would really like him to go with our talented young defensive line. We need football players, trade for Unique, and get Jeudy at 9. No, we don't need Jeudy. We don't need a receiver that early, man. We have got to get, at 9, we need an offensive lineman. A utility O-lineman would be a smart pickup. We kind of got that. It seems like we have a lot of utility offensive linemen. Aaron Donald's 2014, okay. I forgot who it was. It wasn't Aaron Donald. I know Gurley was there. There was somebody else. Ewing or Shaq. Well, I was a Ewing fan, but Shaq was better than Ewing. Do your super chats benefit my channel? Of course they do. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Everything I do, the giveaways, the NBA League Pass, all that goes into my channel. The NBA League Pass, Major League, the extra innings package when I stream these games, my green screen, all that stuff goes back into the channel. Always. What's good, Justin? How you doing, man? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Can't teach route running? No, you can't. Who do you think honestly won the Odell Beckham trade? We did. Giants won that trade. Giants won that trade, Power Highlights. Just look what the Cardinals had to give up for DeAndre Hopkins. Nothing. Look what the Steelers got in return for Antonio Brown. Now, Antonio Brown's a psychopath, but he was a damn good receiver. Look what they got. They got nothing. Where's Janoris Jenkins? I don't know. If we could chase Young, we should move on from Tomlinson. I think they're going to move on from Tomlinson anyway. Honestly, Rob. Daniel Jones comparison. That's a good question. Yeah, that sounds great, but Daniel Jones to Darius Slayton for 50 yards sounds good too. We won the OBJ trade. Daniel Jones comparison. Which teams do I hate more, Philly or Boston? I know I hate all teams in Philly. I hate the Eagles because they're the Giants' rival. I don't hate all teams in Boston. I hate the Red Sox because they're the Yankees' rival. But the Patriots, they're not the Giants' rival. I got no problem with the Patriots at all. And the Phillies, they're not my rival. You know, the Red Sox are our rival, so I have no problem with the Phillies. Yeah, of course. Everyone loved the shit fondue. Everyone thought that was funny. I appreciate you being here, Thomas. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. But how can I be the man when you're the man? Peyton Manning is his comparison. I wouldn't go that far. Tom Brady to Henry Ruggs. That'd be sick. I think we're going to be about 6-10, Roman. We have a really tough schedule. Last time the Giants beat the Eagles was 2016. Been a long time. It's the last time we beat the Cowboys, too. Been a long time. What's going on, Word 21? Thank you for joining the stream, man. DJ's Peyton on wheels, according to Fisk. I hope Fisk is right. Then it all comes down to the NBA, 76ers or Celtics. The Knicks are so damn bad, it doesn't matter. Psycho Steve. Now, I hated the Celtics growing up. I can tell you that. But I loved Larry Bird. And I loved Dr. J. So, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I never hated the Sixers or the Celtics. I didn't like the Celtics growing up. I can admit that. I didn't like them. But I hated the Bulls with a passion. I hated the Pacers with a passion. And I hated the Miami Heat with a freaking passion. Like the rivals of the Knicks, I hated them. What's going on, Taco Nacho? If I had to pick, I would say I hate the Celtics more than the Sixers. But I don't really hate either one of those teams. I never did. No, not Eli Manning. I don't think he's Eli Manning. All right, thanks, Aiden. Appreciate that. Have a great night. Dan Fouts. No, how's quarantine been treating me? About as good as it gets. About as good as it gets. I should become a Brooklyn Nets fan. No, I'm not going to become a Brooklyn Nets fan. I'm always be a Knicks fan. Even though if I am the Laker dog, it's all good. Which top player I think has a chance to drop the farthest? Oh, it's a good question. I did hate Jordan. Now I love him to death. And damn it, I forgot to bring the cards down. But it's because my kid is sleeping in that room. I got to bring those cards down some night. New Jersey Jake. Andrew Thomas, I think, has the capability to slip the farthest. I think he's got the capability to slip the farthest. And I hate to do this because I don't normally do it on stream, but I've got to hit the head real quick. I'm sorry, guys. Give me like a minute because, again, you got to go to the bathroom. You got to wash your hands for 30 seconds. But I'll be right back. I had a big-time iced coffee before I started the stream, which I shouldn't have done. That's my fault. I'll be right back. Like and subscribe. I got to get a potty. I'll be right back. All righty. Sorry about that there, folks. What's going on, Mavens 242? It is the damn nice coffee. I get it like the extra large one, man, you know. Because you get a regular one, you get a large one, it's like whatever it is. I think it's $3.19 or something. You get an extra large, it's $3.39. So you got to get the extra large. I had to use the potty there, Nash. The Sheik, what's going on? Simmons, I'm in for Simmons, man. All day, every day. Brock Kitchline, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Yeah, there's no Spider. And even if there is, that's okay. My kid likes Spider-Man, so I like him. No, I was taking a leak. Was I upset they didn't go after Jack Conklin? I wouldn't say I was upset. I thought that they could have. Why mute the stream while gone? Because you really want to hear me pissing? This microphone picks up everything. You really don't need to hear me pissing. Butcher's Block and Patriots Block, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it so much, brother. Brilly. Damn it, Giants, that stupid catch in the Super Bowl. You loved that, Bobby. I loved it anyway. I loved that catch. Giants fans loved that catch. It'll go down in history as the greatest catch in the history of the Super Bowl, man. But I appreciate it, Bobby. Thank you so much. And a $2 boom! If I could go number 2 that fast, that would be absolutely amazing. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. Favorite superhero is Lawrence Taylor. I agree, man. I agree. Did you ever have not many quarterbacks coming to the league? Great from the start. What do you mean? Am I pissed in the middle of the city? What do you mean? I didn't go in the city. I went to my apartment. I went to the bathroom in the apartment. You're just looking out the window when I left. That's all it is. I'm upstairs. Remember the Knicks Heat Game 5? You're talking about 1999? Allen Houston's runner at the end, of course. Hated Amani. Oh, 98. 98, we stopped you from having a perfect record, David. I remember that one. Amani Toomer had that catch. You guys were 13-0, I think, and we beat you. Didn't matter. You went on to win the Super Bowl. But thank you, Edwin Rodriguez. Appreciate that. What's going on there, Raymond Sosa? Judge Girls in the first, Reason the second. Then Wallace safety from Clemson in the third. I like it, Jay Lathan. I like it a lot. I mean, I think that's what I had Wills and Biadasz in my second mock, but I had Wirfs and Ruiz in the second. But I'm all for that, Lathan. But actually, the safety that I like in the third round again, if he falls there, is Jeremy Chin from Southern Illinois. I really like Jeremy Chin a lot. He is awesome. Yeah, I hear you, Kenny. Listen, man, I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm right there with you. Do I have an NHL team? I like the Rangers, but I'm not a diehard Rangers fan. I'm a casual Rangers fan. Rangers make the playoffs. I watch every game, and I root my ass off for them, but I'm a casual Rangers fan. 2005, trying to think of that one. I don't remember that one as well as I do the 98. Most hated NBA team of all time was definitely those 90s Bulls teams. I couldn't stand them, man. Brooklyn Hit Squad, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Bobby, thank you for the super chat, my brother. I appreciate it so much, man. Brilly. Pissing out that 30th floor window. Oh, yeah, you got to make it rain. Yeah, I made it rain in a different way, Bobby. I was making it rain when I was going out the window, man. Thank you so much. $2. Boom! 93 Bulls Knicks, my thoughts. Charles Smith sucks. Really hope we take Maria 24 as a Sooner Saints fan. Oh, of course, Jedi. That'd be awesome. Don't you love when your team takes your favorite college, a player from your favorite college? So I was so happy when we took Sterling Shepard. He's disappointed me. But I do remember McCoy as a Sooner. Absolutely. Yes, and I did like him. Rudy T, good to see you, my man. How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. I appreciate that very much. I like the safety out of Cal. Which one's that? What's going on, Cody Collins? Thank you for joining the stream. If you had to guess right now, who do you think we take it for? The first mock I did is who I think we take it. I think Tristan Wirfs. But I think Simmons is second. Man. Who do I like more, Biadasz or Ruiz? I like Ruiz better, Rob. I like Ruiz a lot better. Thomas Latimer, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it so much, brother. Thank you, my man. Brilly says just a little something for you, man. Thanks. No, thank you. I appreciate it so much, man. Thank you, Thomas, for the $2. Boom! I think OU will win the Big 12, but we're not going to make the playoffs this year, Bobby. I think OU is going to lose at least 2 games, maybe 3. I think we're good enough to win the Big 12, but that's about it. CeeDee Lamb at 4, that's not happening. Taking Wirfs would be a mistake. I agree. I want Isaiah Simmons. I want Simmons, man. Jalen Hurts or Justin Herbert, that's not close. Justin Herbert's way better than Jalen Hurts. Favorite Major League Baseball player, non-Yankee, Mike Trout. I think everybody's favorite. Or actually, I shouldn't say that. I really like Christian Yelich. Maybe it's between those two guys. Christian Yelich is definitely one of my favorite players. Trout and Yelich. I would say Trout, AL, Yelich. Trout, AL, Yelich, NL. I want to take Simmons, too. I think Andrew Thomas is better myself. I'm just going by what the Giants are saying there, Sean Johnson. Not that I like Wirfs better. I like Wirfs better than Beckham, but I like Wills and Thomas better than Wirfs. Is it possible Skins take Simmons instead of Young? I don't know. Boomer sooner in DJ. I don't know. Anything can happen, Cody. DJ or Dak. Give me DJ. Come on, man. I'm a Giants fan. Do you think we have a top 10 O-line next season with Wills and Reeves? Yes. No, I think you put Wills and Reeves with Nick Gates, right tackle, Zeitler, right guard, and Hernandez, left guard. I don't know if we're top 10, Rob, but we're damn good, and it would be a top 10 line at some point. Was I a Lane Johnson fan before he got drafted? No, I don't care about that. Mike Trout or Cal Ripken Jr. I was a huge Cal Ripken fan. Chase Young or Simmons? I would take Simmons because he does everything, man. Justin Leone, thank you for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it so much. Brother Brilly says, thank you, Bad Dizzle, for any shout-out. Shout-out to you, Justin Leone. Check out his channel. If you guys haven't done so, guys, I always say what Justin said here, man. It's hard to start a YouTube channel, so it's hard to get any traction. So if you could show him some love, that would be great. Appreciate that. Brilly, Thomas Latimer, thank you for the super chat. Favorite underrated Disney movie? Mine's Treasure Planet. Mine is The Cat from Outer Space. The Cat from Outer Space. I used to love that movie when I was a kid, and the first thing I did when we got Disney Plus, and of course you have to have Disney Plus because of Little Bad Dog, but not just because of Little Bad Dog, because of Mrs. Bad Dog, who has a massive Disney collection, and she loves Disney, so of course we had to get that. The first movie I watched was The Cat from Outer Space. I said, Disney has every movie. I said, let's see if they have this one, and they did, and I watched it back, and I started cracking up. But that's my favorite underrated Disney movie, The Cat from Outer Space, man. Thank you both guys for the $2 booms. Appreciate it so much. I know. I am right in the city, Kenny. Yes, absolutely. Right in the center of Manhattan. Did I like Space Jam? Loved it. Little Mermaid. No. Strider Hyru. How can I be the man when you're the man? Remember the Titans? Had my favorite actor. Invincible had my favorite team, so either one for me. I forgot those were even Disney movies. Ashton Davis is a safety out of Cal. I'll have to check that out. How do I feel about our wide receiver core? I think it's good enough. To be honest with you, DJ, I think we need to address other issues, man. It's Brilly. It's Brilly. And I've told this story a bunch of times, KP, because Jason Garrett's wife's name is Brill. So when I found out her name was Brill, we changed Dilly to Brilly. And ironically enough, Brilly is coming to the New York Giants. Clever comedy. My wife liked that one too. I don't think the Giants are going to take Andrew Thomas, but I agree. I like Andrew Thomas. Yes, you be safe too, Strider. Absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it, Rob. I'd be happy with either one of those. I'll be completely honest. I'll be happy with either one of those guys. No, you don't need to be sorry, Thomas. That's what you're here for. You're here for comments. I appreciate the comments, man. Thoughts on Quinnen Williams? Typical Jet. They pick a really good guy and he busts. Quinnen Williams is going to be Leonard Williams. Quinnen Williams is the next Leonard Williams. That's exactly what you did. You traded one Williams for another. A really high draft pick that's going to equate to nothing. And I loved Quinnen Williams coming out of college, but he wasn't good. He was good. Early DJ touchdown prediction. 30 touchdowns for DJ this year. 30. Thoughts on Anthony Harris? Love him. Like I said, Sheik, I wouldn't want to give up anything more than a third round for him. I'd really rather give up our fourth round pick, but no, I don't want to give up more than number 99 for him at all. So if it's 99 straight up, that's the most I'm going to give up. I'm not giving up multiple picks, and I'm not giving anything earlier than 99. No way. Magic or Bird? I got to go Larry Bird, man. I loved both of those guys, and that's one of my favorite cards in my collection is my Magic Bird rookie. I love that freaking card. I loved both of those guys. Both of them are great. Bird was a great trash talker, though. That's why I like Bird. Bird was a trash talker. How many touchdowns for Darius this year? I'm going to give him 10, Cody. 10. I'll give him 10. I think Beckham had 13 touchdowns one year, didn't he? Who the Giants have to pick that we get that awesome DJ reaction? Derek Brown will get. I can't say I'm going to give you a DJ reaction. Derek Brown is going to piss me off. We go Derek Brown, I will not be happy. We go Mekhi Becton, I will not be happy. We go wide receiver there, I will not be happy. I think the closest you're going to get is if we drafted Derek Brown, I'll be really pissed. Derek Brown is the closest you're going to get to the Daniel Jones thing. Do I think we're trading down? Possible, definitely possible, and probably should. Probably should trade down. Danny Alibrandi, what's going on, man? I noticed you earlier. You must have left. I saw you before the stream started. Butcher's Block of Patriots Talk, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it so much, brother. Brilly. He says, will DJ finish in the top 10 QBs this year? Bold statement. Yes, he will be a top 10 quarterback this year. Daniel Jones, top 10 quarterback. Mark it down. Yes, he will, my man Bobby. Thank you so much. $2 boom. How do you get mad? Oh, how do you get mod? You just got to be here a while, Crispy Cracker. You just got to tune in and, contribute. I've actually removed a lot of my mods because I've been having problems with them. So, some ones that just don't show up anymore. I cleaned out a lot of my mods. Yeah, I'll be mad. I'll be mad at that. Do you think there's a possibility for a trial? Absolutely, Michael. Absolutely, I do. Nope, I wouldn't. If we took, if we took Okudah, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't. That'd be more like I wouldn't be happy. It'd be like an You know what I mean? Show up in Sports Channel. Exactly. Can you pay for mod chips? I I can't say yes. I can't say no. I guess it would depend on how much you paid. I don't know. I don't know. David Bialaglo, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, he says, a little bad dog getting a Porsche for his birthday. Not yet. Probably never that. I'd have to be as big as EDP on here on YouTube. Yeah, give me 10 million subscribers, maybe for like his 16th birthday or his 21st birthday, he could have a Porsche. He'll never have a Porsche. I'd be telling that. No matter what I had, no matter what I made, I'd be like, you know what? You go buy your own damn Porsche. No, he got a grill, little grill. Some Spider-Man stuff, got some money from his, aunt, his mother-in-law, father-in-law. I always get him a box of Bowman to put aside. And, of course, he got some, got some books, got some stuffed animals. How do you think Andy Reid is handling the food rationing in the Super Bowl? Oh, he's got to be dying, David. But luckily, he probably has. You know what Andy Reid does, David? Andy Reid probably he pays other people to go into the stores to get food for him. That's how he's handling it. He's paying people to shop. He's paying personal shoppers to go get his groceries, David. Thank you so much for the $5 boom and crispy cracker, man. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, a $1 boom. Appreciate that. I know you were joking, Psycho Steve. It's just like Batgirl trying to pay to see my abdominal muscles the one time. I said, you can't pay me enough to see my abs. I said, I'll show you my arms, because she would always ask for the gun show. So I'd say that. But the abs, no, you're not getting those. Take Brown, and I'm killing myself. Oh, tell me about it, Robbie. I don't know. Do you think Simmons and Kenneth Murray are on two different tiers? Yes, they are. Kenneth Murray I love Kenneth Murray. Again, as a Sooner fan, I love Kenneth Murray. Love him to death. Got that dog in him, right? He's aggressive. He's a football player. He's hard-nosed. I love Kenneth Murray. He's a great run stuffer. He's pretty fast. He can rush the passer, but he doesn't cover well. Neither does Patrick Queen. Neither does Chason. It's Isaiah Simmons and then Kenneth Murray. That's really how that goes. Isaiah Simmons is... This is the thing. With the offensive linemen, you're always bringing up four names. Always. Becton, Wirfs, Wills, Thomas. You always bring up those four names. When you talk linebacker, there is nobody. It's Isaiah Simmons and everybody else. It's Isaiah Simmons and everybody else. So that's why I do think that I think that Murray will be a good NFL linebacker. I think Simmons will be a great NFL linebacker. I do think Andrew Thomas could be there at 14 for the Bucks. Honestly. Hit that like, it's free. Yes, it is. I like Murray a lot. I love Murray. You like Javon Kinlaw more than Derek Brown? Yeah, I don't want either one. We have enough. I like Zach Bond. I think he's a little beneath those other three guys. I think he's a little less Like, Isaiah Simmons is tier 1 all by himself, right? Then you got Murray Chason and Queen. I think those are level 2. And I think Zach Bond's like a level 2A. You know what I mean? Like, he's right there, but a little beneath those guys. A lot of guys don't like Wirfs, Sheik. A lot of them. You think the Giants could take Wills? If the Giants are going to take a lineman, I want Wills. I like him the best. Tell me about that. I tell you about it, Kenny. I'm ready for Yankee baseball myself, my man. I miss baseball too, Danny. I know you want Murray Jedi. It's awesome. I don't blame you. Isaiah Thomas or John Stockton. I hated Isaiah Thomas with a passion. So give me John Stockton. Listen, you got to remember something. Isaiah Thomas ruined the Knicks. The Knicks all started to go down there when Isaiah Thomas was there. I'll never forgive him for that. Ever. Not to mention he was an ass when the Bulls swept him out of the playoffs. Give me John Stockton. Brady or Breeze this year? Breeze. Kaiser Sose, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, my man. Brilly. If we get Brown, what are you breaking first? Computer or TV? My TV's going to broken. I'm going to try not to break anything. Maybe my vocal cords. I won't break my TV. I did chuck my Knicks book across the... I might throw something, but I'll try not to break something because I have to answer. If I break something, I have to answer to Mrs. Baddog, and I really don't want to do that. But Kaiser Soze, man, thank you so much for the $5. Boom! I appreciate it so much, man. Thank you, my man. We got a 5. Good night. Hey, Justin, man. Thank you for always hanging out. Thank you for being a great supporter. Get some sleep, my man. And as always, be safe, brother, and we will see you next time, sir. Will the Buccaneers be a playoff team? They could be. They're in a tough division. Do I think Tom Flores is a Hall of Famer? Yes, he won 2 Super Bowls. Don't know why he's not. Don't know why Tom Flores isn't a Hall of Famer. He won in 80 and 83. Should be a Hall of Famer. Head coach wins 2 Super Bowls. The guy belongs in the Hall of Fame. And that 80 Raiders team wasn't even good. He made that 80 Raiders team good. The 80 Raiders team was a bunch of cast-offs, including Jim Plunkett. And he turned that team into Super Bowl champions. Flores is a Hall of Famer. Absolutely a Hall of Famer. Without a doubt. What's my least favorite NFL team outside the division? The Ravens. I hate the Ravens. Everyone's like, does that have to do with Super Bowl 35? No, I just hated Ray Lewis with passion. And I hated Joe Flacco with a passion, too. I didn't like either one of those guys. But I don't like the Ravens at all. Don't like the Ravens. Do I think Tom Brady's done? We're going to know this year, DJ. I'm not ready to throw the dirt on him yet, but he did show some mortality last year. DJ Mahomes, I mean, come on, man. Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. Will the Giants trade down and get a wide receiver? I don't want a wide receiver any earlier than the 3rd round, unless T. Higgins is there and we have 2 second-round picks. If we have 2 second-round picks and we take T. Higgins as one of them after we take Cesar Ruiz, I'm fine with that. We go Ruiz and Higgins in the 2nd round. I can live with it. I'd rather not. I'd rather go safety in the 2nd round myself. I'd rather go and again, you're going to see this Thursday when I do my mock draft, okay? But I want Simmons, Ruiz, and then a safety. So, that's really what I want to do. He was a killer off the field. Brady will bring the crowds in. Oh, well, hopefully we can have crowds, Marjorie. But I agree. I mean, everyone's going to pay to see Brady. There's no doubt about that. I've not seen the Falcons' new unis. No, I don't hate Lamar Jackson. Don't hate Lamar. I really don't even hate the Ravens right now. I hated those teams. I really don't dislike the Ravens right now. Can't wait till we play Mahomes this season. That should be a great game. Free Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford's one of the most underrated quarterbacks in NFL history. Seriously. What athlete do I hate the most ever? Deshaun Jackson, maybe. He's up there. I really, really despise Deshaun Jackson. I hate him with a passion. Maybe. Ray Lewis is up there. Hated Ray Lewis, too. Hated Ray Lewis. Do I think we beat Baltimore in a season? Hell no. Baltimore's going to wipe the floor with us. I'm looking like a buff Sal Licata. Yeah, Sal Licata ain't got nothing on me, man. Vauxhall to the Bay. What's going on? I would be just excited about Ruiz in the 2nd. Sims. Yeah, I'm telling you, Vauxhall. I would love Ruiz in the 2nd round is something I definitely want. I definitely want him in the 2nd round. I hate McNabb. Yeah, I hated McNabb too, Sean. I hated McNabb too. And Matt Dodge, that game was awful. Before we got Bradbury, I really liked Trevon Diggs in the second. Hope he's not a diva like his brother. Let's hope not. Well, he's a corner, though, right? So, yeah, I don't think you have to worry about corners being divas. MH, yes. If we have 2 second-round picks, I wouldn't mind T. Higgins as one of them. No, they're not going to make MLB Game 7 innings. Most overrated player in NFL history, Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith is the most overrated player in NFL history. I'm out of Diet Sprite. That's where it's supposed to be. Right on the booty of those leggings, so that if a woman's wearing those, the guy's going to stare at that and go, what is Bad Dog Sports? Victor Ortiz, I miss doing those Laker games, man. I do. Do I think Nick Foles would be better in Chicago? No, I don't. I honestly don't. I hated LeBron James. Yeah. What's going on, Alex Sports? I can see you top that offense with. Yeah, definitely. Without a doubt, man. What's going on there? What's up? Juan Rivera? Yeah, I'm telling you, Victor, good to see you, my man. Justina brought the apple. I had a couple of those today. Yes, Thomas, the Redskins. The Giants have beaten the Redskins more than any team has beaten another team in NFL history. Beat them, I think, 102 times. We absolutely own the living hell out of Washington. Own them. Best team in New York, the Mets or the Rangers? The Yankees. The Yankees are the best team in New York. It's not close. It's not close. The Yankees are the best team in this city. What's going on there, Connor Nodoro? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. You think Barkley will be better than Barry Sanders? I can't say that. Barry Sanders is the greatest player ever. Saquon Barkley needs to stay healthy if he's going to be better than Barry Sanders. He reminds me a lot of Barry Sanders, but I can't honestly say that I would like him better, or that he's going to be better. I agree with that Pro Galaxy Gamer. I agree with that. You watch a Bleacher Report? Oh, I have not seen that, no. Romanowski? Yeah. Was not a big Montana fan back in the day either. I hated it because I hated that. Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio. Give me Mickey Mantle. Do we beat the Cowboys? We're going to beat them once this year. Give me once. No, the Yankees. The Yankees are better than the Mets, Cheek. Red Sox or Eagles? Pick one. I mean, if you're forcing me to choose, the Red Sox. I hate the Eagles, man. Raiders owned Elway first part of his career. Yeah. Giants beat the Redskins yesterday. It probably did. Ranked him: DeGrom, Scherzer, Cole, Verlander. Scherzer, Cole, Verlander. I'm sorry. DeGrom. DeGrom's number one. I love DeGrom. DeGrom, Cole, Scherzer, Verlander. That's how I'd rate those. Do I have Snapchat? I do not. This is the only social media that I'm on. I have Twitter. Right there. At Mr. Baddog7676. You guys can follow me on Twitters. At Mr. Baddog7676. Follow me on Twitters. I will follow you back. That is it, though. That's all I have. YouTube and Twitter. The Twitters. Chase Young or Isaiah Simmons. I like Isaiah Simmons better. Only the Mets? Oh, we're gonna have to agree to disagree, Sheik. Is Cushenberry the third best center in this draft? I actually think he's second. I think he's second behind Ruiz. I think Biotish is third. Honestly. Chance on college football season. Hope they're good in New Naga because I want some college football. Listen, if they play baseball in May, like they're talking about, I think we have a chance. I just don't. I think they might have to play in empty stadiums, but I think there's a chance we have football. Do you buy the rumors that since this year it's less likely to get them in trades down? No. Why? You can still. How else do they call the front offices to make these trades? They don't just walk into the war room and go, "Hey, let's make a deal." They talk on the phone. Can still talk on the phone. Poor prostitutes and Johns. Most overrated quarterback of all time. Jeez. Joe Namath. Brett Favre. What's going on, Isaac Miller? Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, trust me, Isaac. I am missing the Lakers, buddy. I am missing them. But, no matter what happens, Laker Dog's always here. And if we have to start over again next year, Isaac, guess what? Laker Dog is still going to be here, my man. Laker Dog isn't going anywhere. Laker Dog will always be here for you guys and girls. Always, Isaac. Who's the next New York team to win a championship? Not including the Yankees. Probably the Mets. Mets are pretty good. Do I wear a mask or gloves? No, I don't. I don't wear either. What am I gonna wear that for? I come home, I wash my hands before I do anything else. I don't touch my face, I wash my hands. What am I gonna wear a mask for? You're supposed to wear a mask when you're sick, not to prevent you from getting sick. It's just how I look at it. I don't know. I don't wear a mask or gloves when I go out. No, not doing that. Oh, Bobby, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly. Andy Reid don't need the internet because he's already. I missed the Andy Reid jokes, Bobby. I missed the Andy Reid jokes. Thank you so much. And a $5 boom. Appreciate that. I don't hate the Mets, Sheik. I rooted for the Mets in the 2015 World Series. Listen, the Mets make the World Series. I root for the Mets. I have no problem with the Mets. None. What's going on, Social Security? Mets can't beat the Braves. No, they lost which was Syndergaard for the year, which kind of sucks for them. And I know we lost Severino for the year, so I got it. The Rangers, they were playing a lot better this year. Mets got to win one title in the next 5 years. Do we beat the 49ers? Hell no. Do I agree towards the animated mistake by getting rid of Tom over Reese? Yeah, this is what should have happened, Thomas. Reese should have went with Tom in 2015. And again, this is in my Ben McAdoo video. Or you keep Tom Coughlin there because you were going to spend all that money on defense. Right? You went out and you spent whatever it was, $150 million on defense. Let Tom Coughlin coach that team. But I'm telling you, what cost Coach Coughlin his job was that game against the Panthers when he did not stop Odell Beckham for all the crap that was going on with Josh Norman. All right, hey, Bobby, thank you for all the love, my man. I do appreciate it so much. Really, stay safe, my brother from Boston. I appreciate you swinging by. And again, guys and girls, if you haven't subbed up my boy, Bobby, Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk, show that channel some love. Sub him up. He's a great dude, even if he does like the Red Sox. But definitely sub him up. Bobby, you're the man. Thank you so much for everything, brother. We'll see you next time. Joe Judge next Belichick? I wish. If he could be half Belichick Sheik, I'd be very happy. Cyan Richard, thank you for the super chat. My pizza guy. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly. He says, I'm on lunch break. Delivery's going great. We now have to wear masks at all times. It's hard to breathe, but I'm trying to be super safe. You're the best. Cyan Richard, how can I be the best and you're the best? See, when you're delivering food, though, I understand the mask thing. But you see, when I go out running, and this is the thing, guys, I go out of my house to run. That's what I go outside for. I can't wear a mask when I'm running. You ever tried running with a mask on? That's not happening. And I don't need gloves. I don't need gloves when I'm running. That's why I don't wear that stuff. Thank you so much, Cyan Richard, for the $5 boom. I appreciate that. I hear you, Rock Lee. Yeah, to hell with them. And I didn't even like Big Poppy either. To hell with him, too. Yes, DJ, I do think that they'll be good. There you go, MH. A little flex for you. There you go. All right, you be safe, man. You're delivering food. You definitely got to be safe, Cyan Richard. Everybody be safe, as always. Pete Alonso, the biggest New York star besides DeGrom? He was last year. But it didn't matter. But he's pretty big. But Aaron Judge had that kind of year too, and then he got hurt all the time. Do I think Jordan Love can be legit in the NFL? Yes, I do. What's my gut telling me about the Bucs? I think they go about 9-7, make the playoffs. They don't win the division, but I think they can make the playoffs with the extra playoff. Well, that's next year, isn't it? I don't know. I do think that they can win. I think they can make the playoffs, Victor. I don't think they're going to go far in the playoffs, but I do think they can make a wild card. What's going on, Joseph Santiago? They have none. Crazy. Yeah, I know. They need to have some kind of thing, right? Delicious flex. Thank you. I'm a fat ass. I don't run anywhere. I tell you, Bobby, I love running. I got to stay in shape. I'm addicted to that. I am completely addicted to it. My diet's on point. I run my ass off. Then I work on a Bowflex. I don't know. Did all comedian like? No, I hated Jesse anyway. Who do I think the most number one over? Oh, Jamarcus Russell in the NFL. Jamarcus Russell was terrible. That's probably the biggest bust. Someone asked me about the biggest bust in the NFL. That's it. But Jamarcus Russell, it was terrible. Worst GM in the history of the New York Giants? Oh my God, it was Jerry Reese. I don't think there's that. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. He did win a Super Bowl. God, whoever the hell owned the team before we got George Young, they were awful. I don't remember who was the GM. I don't remember who was doing the GM. I don't think the Giants had a GM until George Young. The ownership was terrible in the 70s. Awful. What's going on, Daniel Wilson? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate it. What's going on, Tyler Eichstadt? What's going on there, Pro Gamer Galaxy? MH, how can I be the man who do the man? Can I remember my first Giants game? Yes. No, well, not really. Having a hard time. It was 86 we started going. I remember my first one, though. I remember that game in RFK really well. I remember that game very well. I'm trying to remember if we went to the Chargers game. And those are... Obviously, I can't remember. I remember that game in RFK, but I know I went to games before that. On the machine? How can I be the machine when you're the machine? Becton's pass block grades a few steps below. Yeah, I don't like Becton. I do not like Becton at all. What's going on, Isaiah Wyatt? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate that. Do I want Gettleman fired? No, I don't want Gettleman fired. Gettleman needs more than 2 years here. He needs more than 2 years here. Have I ever got to meet Eli or Tom? Oh, yeah, I met them both. Giants training camp was up in Albany, or I should say down in Albany because it's south of me. But, Eli Manning and Tom Coughlin. The Giants were here in Albany 96 to 2012. So for 17 years, they had training camp at SUNY Albany. I went there all the time. I took my 3 weeks vacation during the summer, and I went down there almost every day. Eli was tougher to get a hold of after, his rookie year, you could get a hold of him quite a bit. After that, you really couldn't. Tom Coughlin was very nice. Before practice. After practice, he was usually pissed off, so you really couldn't get him. But before that, he was really nice. Will we get a This Is True t-shirt? Probably not. Jimmy G's not a franchise quarterback, no. Everyone wants to know. Derek Brown is going to be the one that ticks me off the most. Derek Brown's going to piss me off. Mekhi Becton's not going to make me happy. We take even if it's CeeDee Lamb, I'll be mad too. Favorite Giants receiver of all time, yours is Cruz. Mine's probably Cruz as well. Mine's probably Victor Cruz. Because I met him too. He was really nice as well. Did I go to Super Bowl parades? No, I did not. Me too, Kenny. Me too. I missed the hell out of them. Can you believe, Kenny, that was 8 years ago? They left here 8 years ago. The last practice I went to, I went to another practice after that. I did have field passes a couple times because my wife worked with somebody whose father had a connection with the Giants. So I remember they were doing the Terrell Thomas t-shirt giveaways, the T2 shirts. I got a bunch of those. Derek Brown's a defensive tackle. But yeah, I miss him, Kenny. That was great, especially when they used to have the 2-a-days and you could go twice a day. That was awesome. What about Jordan Love? Jordan Love will be good. Just in, Pat Shurmur hired as Giants top water boy. He should be. Favorite not Giant offensive and defensive player currently and all time. Favorite offensive player all time, Jerry Rice. Currently, probably Deshaun Watson. Defensive player, Eric Allen. I loved Eric Allen. Eric Allen was great. Even though he's an Eagle, he was also a Saint, a Raider. Eric Allen was probably my favorite defensive. I loved Eric Allen. Don't know why. He was freaking awesome. Steve Atwater was another one. I loved Steve Atwater. Favorite defensive player currently, that's not a Giant, is probably... Good question. Trying to think. Isaiah Simmons. No. God. What trying to think, man. I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell. Yeah, Nick Bosa is pretty damn good. I'm a De Niro guy over Pacino. I go to 1 o'clock, MH. 1 o'clock are when these streams end. So a little more than an hour. Live a little bit more than an hour. Derek Carr is not a franchise quarterback. No. Yeah, Simmons always gives me the cannolis. Darnold. If we trade down to 12 and Wills and Wirfs and Thomas are gone, yeah, I still don't want a defensive tackle, Rob. We have 1 million defensive tackles. 1 million. You know what I mean? At 12, I mean, at that point, maybe you're looking at 12, maybe you do look wide receiver there. If CeeDee Lamb or Jerry Jeudy falls to 12 at that point, maybe you do. Maybe at that point you go. And you take CeeDee Lamb at 12. And then you take Kenneth Murray at 19. And then you take Cesar Ruiz in the second round. See, if we trade down to 12 and get 12 and 19 and we get Kenneth Murray or Clavion Chason at 19, would not hurt my feelings to get Jeudy or Lamb at 12. I tell you that right now. Brady won't struggle in Tampa, no. Does it have to be never a Giant? I still like JPP. I never liked JPP. I mean, I didn't mind him, but I didn't like him near the end. Favorite fast food fries of all time? Five Guys, probably. They're pretty damn good. I think CD goes to the Raiders. Well, that's what I'm saying, Last Jet. If we trade with the Raiders, then I think we could get CD Lamb. He could also go to the Jets. Party of Bradshaw and the Giants were in Albany. He took us to Mickey D's drive-thru one night. Great night. You know where they always used to go, Kenny? All those guys used to go to DeCarlo's all the time. You could always find them at DeCarlo's or Shenanigans all the time. They're always in the strip clubs. Always. Could always find those guys in the gentlemen's clubs. They're always there. I remember they were at Crossgates Mall. I remember they were in a bunch of Giants went and did the NASCAR simulator that they used to have there as well. Pickles or olives, give me the. Well, I'd take them both. If Plaxico Burst never shot Sheik, we have a dynasty. It still pisses me off that he shot himself. Yeah, I don't want. We just have so many D tackles, Rob. I just don't want another one. Give me CeeDee Lamb over Jerry Jeudy. Always. That's what I'm saying, Jedi. Yeah, I mean, and not to mention, yeah, that is a pretty good core. It definitely is. If we take a defensive tackle, we better trade. Yeah, they better get rid of defensive tackles if they take one. All right, Thomas, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it so much, brother, and you be safe as well. And as always, man, thanks for the support on the channel. I really do appreciate it, my man. Have a great night and stay safe. Thoughts on Golden Tate? Serviceable. Didn't really understand why we traded Beckham and signed Tate, but whatever. Duke Bothers is in the house. What is going on, Duke? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Good to see you, my man. Hope you and the family are staying safe down there in Texas. Or are you in Oklahoma? I forget. You live in Oklahoma, work in Texas, right? You're right on the border. Live in Oklahoma, work in Texas. Live in Texas, work in Oklahoma. Live in Oklahoma, work in Texas. That's what it is. No, 3.0 will be out on Thursday. I want to do them every other day. Yeah, they did shoot themselves in the foot. I wouldn't mind drafting Javon Kinlaw. Yeah, that's different for you guys. That's definitely different. I can see you guys taking Henry Ruggs, Social Security, honestly. Yeah, Hakeem Nicks is really good, man. Really good. I work in Texas, live in a Sooner State. Yeah, I remember you saying that. If the Giants pick Simmons and no one grabs Becton, well, it depends on where we're taking Becton. Depends on where we're taking. I love Black Olives too, Sabrina. CD Lamb or DVD? Yeah, DVD Lamb, his brother's really good too, but CD's better than DVD. Definitely. Yeah, DVD Lamb is solid. Look for him coming out here soon, but CD is better. If Danny had OBJ, it'd be interesting. Yeah, Henry Ruggs would be great for Jimmy G. Have you ever been to the Hamptons? Hell no. I don't roll in that kind of money, man. I ain't never been to the Hamptons. Shockey was great. Shockey was a really nice guy at training camp. Was I a fan of Antonio Pierce? I didn't mind Antonio Pierce. Jalen Hurts of Dallas. I mean, as a backup, he could be. Blu-ray Lamb is not bad either. Say that 5 times fast. Blu-ray Lamb. Cousin Blu-rays, but yeah, he's good too. He's definitely good. His father, 8-track Lamb, wasn't bad either. You know. And his mother, cassette tape. I mean, they were both pretty good. 8-track and cassette tape were both really good athletes in their day. You know. That's why CD is so good. I rarely haven't because I just didn't like Jesse as a character. The whole reason he got beaten and tortured every day is because he was a dumbass. He put himself in that situation. Should have listened to Walter. I think the Giants draft Isaiah Timmons. Yeah, I think they're definitely going that. Alex Highsmith? I don't know that guy. Rodney Hampton was so good back in the day. What do you think Oh, yeah, I loved Rodney Hampton. If he never got hurt, he would definitely be. He might be top 5 anyway. I mean, he had the all-time touchdown rushing record for us for a while. I think Jacobs broke that, but yeah, I think he would have been top 5. I think he still could be. Well, Gifford's up there. Tiki and Gifford are definitely up there. I mean, Jacobs didn't play that long either. I mean, Hampton might be a top 5 Giants running back of all time. Yes, I don't know. Like, I try to work around Chris's schedule, KP. If he's going live, I try not to. I don't like stepping on him. I don't like to stream the same time he is. So, yeah, I always try. If I see that he's streaming, I won't stream that night. Yeah, I mean, the baby flash drive's not bad either. Not bad. I don't know if you ever saw Sarkon. I don't know if you ever saw their grandfather, floppy disk. Floppy disk Lamb. He was pretty good too. Entree roll. I remember him just finishing up the project I'm working on. Playing your character was a blast. Oh God. At all times I thought somebody would be playing my role in a movie. I didn't think it would be Duke Bothers. I miss LT. Any second round offensive tackles you prefer? Jackson? Austin Jackson? What's going on, Kajal Rana? Who's my favorite Jerry Reese guy? Oh, boy. There wasn't many. iTunes Lamb's not bad either. Not bad at all. Why don't I stream with Chris anymore? What are you talking about? We stream together every week. Loud Superset. I don't know what you're talking about. Every week we stream together. Yeah, I loved Hampton myself, Kenny. I'm trying to think. I like the DRC too. He didn't do much. I mean, honestly, he's probably Odell Beckham. I liked Odell Beckham. I just didn't want him here, but I thought he was a great player. I did like DRC a lot. Yeah, LT is the greatest Giant ever. LT is the greatest defensive player ever. I try, but nobody beats the OG. I hear you, Duke. I hear you. Yeah, he is, Cheek. LT was the man. Justin Tuck was a Reese. No. Yes. No. Was Tuck a rookie in 07? I think Tuck was there. I don't think Tuck was a Reese guy. I think Tuck was an Accorsi guy. I'm pretty sure Tuck was an Accorsi guy. I don't think he was a Reese guy. No, well, yeah, we do the games together. We do Talking Giants together. Other than that, we don't stream together every night or anything. Yeah, DRC definitely helped out our team a lot. Better defense, 85 Bears. Oh, the 85 Bears is better than the 86 Giants. The 85 Bears is ridiculous. Yeah, rarely even. I listen. I love that show, but I talking about football here. I don't. Breaking Bad is what it is. I don't care. Walt was the man. Walt did what he had to do. Walt was ruthless and cunning and just nasty and cold-hearted and did anything to protect his ass. And I loved him for it. Favorite Super Bowl that had nothing to do with the NFC East. I mean, Super Bowl 23 was really good. between the Bengals and the Niners. It was a really good Super Bowl. But I think my favorite Super Bowl, honestly, is the Patriots, and I'm watching it right now. Oh no, I'm not. What Super Bowl is this? Maybe it is Super Bowl 51. Yeah, the Patriots coming back from 28-3 to beat the Falcons. I loved that one. Duke, thank you so much on the Super Chat, man. I appreciate it. Brilly says, first there was John Madden, then there was Al Michaels. Now we have Baddog Sports. We don't need to put me in that category. We definitely don't need to put me in that category. But Duke, thank you so much for the $5. Duke, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it very much, man. I gave you a Duke instead of a Boomer Sooner that time. I think the Giants will go 6-10 past Gorilla. I don't think we're ready to go on a run yet, but I'm hoping I'm wrong. Well, I just know we have an incredibly tough schedule. What's going on, Jeremy? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Never forget when Warren Sapp said Michael Strahan wasn't a Hall of Famer. Yeah, I don't know what Warren Sapp was talking about. If you're not successful at GM, you really won't get a stream again. OC was not a Reese guy either. Kiwanuka might have been. OC was earlier. But I appreciate that, Jedi. I appreciate that very much. I can tell you this, I'm more emotional than all those guys. ESPN needs a Monday Night Football broadcaster. They're terrible. I've never seen anyone like LT, fast safety, strong. Yeah, I know Hello Newman. He was just... You have to have watched Lawrence Taylor play every game to appreciate his greatness. That's why when people come to my channel, I think it's subscribers on my homepage. I'm pretty sure that video is there, that Lawrence Taylor highlight video that John Smith did. I love that video. Yes, you didn't have to do it, but you did. I forgot all about that, Duke Brothers. Joe Judge over Matt Rule, of course. I love Pat Summerall. John Madden and Pat Summerall are my guys. I used to listen to WFAN all the time, Dan. You really don't listen to it much anymore. But I was a huge Mike and the Mad Dog guy. You think they're all bringing all Tampa games? I guess we'll find out. Make a video please make a video destroying that know nothing. Not even worth my time, Rob. Why would I stoop to this level? You know what? He makes himself look bad. I don't even need to do that. It's not worth my energy. I just continue to do what I do. I let that guy live his life. I live mine. You know, I'm not the 35-year-old guy with 2 kids that worries about another man's YouTube channel. I don't need to say nothing to that guy. That guy has to live with himself, man. I don't. I mean, let's face it. My channel's better. I'm better looking. I'm taller. I'm smarter. I'm in better shape. What do I got to worry about? Well, I care. How can you not like Brett Favre when he gave Strand his record-breaking sack? That's why, Baddog, you need a commentating job, please. I would do it on BSPN, Jedi. I would. What pick do you think is the biggest stretch in the first round? Mekhi Becton. We haven't had the picks yet, MH, but Mekhi Becton in the top 10 is a stretch. You know, if you could have one former Giants player in their prime other than LT and Strahan on the 2020 Giants, who would I pick? Odell Beckham. Probably Odell Beckham. I like Odell Beckham in his prime of the Giants right now. Yeah, LT was ridiculous. I like that kill you too. Listen, Rob, I don't know what his deal is. I don't mess with that guy. I don't care. My thing is, I don't know why a grown man has a problem with another grown man's YouTube channel who he will never meet in his life, has never really talked to in his life, has no bearing on his life. Like, I don't understand that at all. Why would you care about somebody's YouTube channel? There's other things to care about. I don't give a damn what anybody does on their YouTube channel. If I don't like their content, I don't watch it, plain and simple. I don't go out of my way to make a 7-minute video about somebody. That's what I used to do. And it wasn't even because I disliked their channel. It's because that was what my job was when I was a trash talker. But I don't do that no more, man. I don't care. I don't care if people freaking don't like me doing Laker games. You know, when I was sitting there getting ready to make $400 a stream from sponsorships during the playoffs, you think I care what they think? No. You know, when I have 5,700 people watching me call a Lakers game, do you think I care what another YouTuber thinks of my channel? If I had 57 people in there watching my streams, I couldn't care less. I could not care less what somebody else thinks of my YouTube channel, or me, for that matter. I care what my family and friends think about me. That's it. People on the internet, love me or hate me, I don't care. Take them or leave them. I don't worry about that stuff. You have an LT football card? Nice. I don't know why he does. Like I said, I never messed with him. I never messed with him at all. He's had a problem with me since my channel started taking off. This started in 2018. This started anyway. So, it is what it is. Do I think Tom Brady's arm is still good enough? Yes. Where's Yannick going? I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that jersey life. I don't know. Like I said, I don't even care. I don't get it. That's my thing. I don't get it. What's going on, Kenneth Aldrich? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Appreciate it. Money gets. What's going on? Yeah, I think Tom Brady still has a good arm. I think he still has a good arm. Yeah, we definitely need those guys, man. I think the Saints, Rob. I think the Saints still have it. I think the Saints are still the class of that division, without a doubt. That's what I'm saying, Kenny. You don't like the channel, don't watch it. It's exactly what I'm saying. You don't like it, don't watch it. It's fine. The thing is, when you talk about me being positive or negative, you're just bringing attention to me, which I appreciate. Any attention you get, positive or negative on YouTube, anywhere really, positive or negative publicity is publicity. So you want to publicize my channel, bring it on. I appreciate the plugs. Do I think the Dolphins will draft Tua? I actually think the Dolphins want Herbert. I honestly do. I think they want Herbert. The Bucks won that trade. He's done really well for the Bucks. He's done really well for the Bucks. You have what you're doing now. You bond with the chat and inspire others to make their own channels, including myself. Well, I appreciate that, Jedi. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm always going to be me. People don't like who I am. Fuck them. I mean, I'm not changing who I am. This is the thing. I have had streams where I've had over 5,000 people, not 5,000 views, 5,000 people. That's bigger than minor league baseball stadiums. Watching me call a Lakers game. Are you telling me that if somebody else has that kind of success doing something that they're going to stop because two people don't like what they do? Stop it. They do, Rob. I don't like either one of those guys at all. I don't like either one of them. But again, it's not like, whatever. Like I said, I just don't watch. I don't watch either one of them. Yes, thank you, MH. Appreciate that. Of course I can, Loud Superstat. Of course. I don't. What's the identity of the Giants? They don't have one, Star Screamers. They just don't right now. And I'm hoping that they get back to one. I hope that Joe Judge, who you listen to his interview, has that mentality that the Giants are going to be a punch you in the nose for 60 minutes. A hard-nosed, tough, grinded-out football team. That's when we were winning championships. That's what we were. Hard-nosed defense, run the ball defense, and allow your quarterback to make the plays that he has to make. Daniel Jones doesn't need to be an elite quarterback. Daniel Jones just needs to be a good quarterback. That's it. That's what he needs. Just needs to be a good quarterback, and we build everything else around him. What's going on, Isaac Knight? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Appreciate that. Favorite sports movie is Major League. What do the Saints have that's better than yours? I don't think your defense is better than the Saints. I think Michael Thomas is better than any receiver that you have in Tampa. I think Alvin Kamara is better than any running back you have there. I think their head coach, I like Arians, but I think that Sean Payton's a better coach. He's been there. And I think the quarterbacks are even. Oh, of course, Hussein. Come on, man. Just hate bullies. Like, he's not even a bully. Wanted to invite you down to Link when the Giants come and play the Birds. Got season tickets. I appreciate that. Everybody wants me to go to the damn Link. I'm not. I can't be going to the Link. I can't be going there. But I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Someday I am going to get there. Someday I am going to go to an Eagles-Giants game. I have to do it. Catch a ball in the helmet? Of course. Favorite quarterback of all time that isn't top 5? Top 5 all time? Favorite quarterback that isn't top 5 all time? Well, I can't say Brady because he is top 5 all time. I don't listen to him, Taco Nacho. I'm not worried about that. All right, Loud Superset. Have a great night, man. Yeah, I know. I gotta get up for work myself and do my virtual online stuff. Would Eagle fans give me trouble? They give everybody trouble, so I'm not going to be any exception. Trying to think of that favorite quarterback that isn't all-time top 5. I mean, I love Joe Namath. Warren Moon. Big fan of Warren Moon. I liked Warren Moon a lot. Maybe Warren Moon. Maybe Warren Moon is my favorite top 5, favorite quarterback that it's not all-time top 5. I loved Warren Moon. I liked Randall Cunningham, too. He played for the damn Eagles. I liked him much better when I went to the Vikings. Eagles trading for me. Yeah, they should, Hussein. They should definitely trade for me. Elway's a good one, too, Sheik. Elway's a really good one, too. But I loved Warren Moon. Thumbs up the stream, everyone. Damn right. Damn right. Daniel, how can I be the GOAT when you go? Yeah, I loved Warren Moon. I loved Warren Moon. But Peyton was top 5. Peyton was a top 5 quarterback. Do I think Daniel Jones will have a better career than Matt Ryan? Yes, I do, Rob. You know why? Because he's going to win a Super Bowl. Matt Ryan will not win one, but Daniel Jones will. Well, Peyton was a top 5 quarterback, though. I think that's what he was asking me. My favorite quarterback that was not a top 5 quarterback of all time. Elway's not top 5. Best stadium I've been to as far as football? I've only been to 2. I've been to 3. I mean, I've been to the old Giants Stadium, and I've been to the MetLife, and I've been to RFK. So, I mean, I loved RFK. It was great. Unless you're talking about, like, any stadium. I've been to a lot of baseball stadiums. I mean, Yankee Stadium. I mean, the old Yankee Stadium was God. I mean, there's no better stadium than an old Yankee Stadium. Just not. Nothing's better. The aura, the mystique, the history. And I loved Fenway. I'm not going to lie. I hate the Red Sox. I loved Fenway Park. Same reason. Same reason, man. Those old ballparks with all that history. I'm a big-time baseball historian. I love that. I love that. As far as the nicest park I've been to, Progressive Field in Cleveland was nice. I don't know what the one in Washington is called. I really like the Nationals ballpark a lot. Really like the Nationals ballpark a lot. That was awesome. What's going on there, Eighth Word? What's up, sports player? All right, hey, Marjorie, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for being such a great supporter on the channel. You have a great night, and as always, you stay safe as well, Marjorie. Good to have you in here tonight, and we'll see you next time. Shea Stadium's better. Stop it. Most dysfunctional franchise, the Knicks. The Knicks. Yeah, Fenway is really nice. Yeah, Kenny, it's no doubt. The old Yankee Stadium is amazing. Globe Life Field. Which one is that, Kenneth? The atmosphere of Fenway alone is, I mean, it's amazing. It was amazing. Like I said, don't like the Red Sox. Hate the Red Sox with a passion. I love that stadium, though. I do, too, New York for life. I need a haircut myself. My wife's going to take care of that tomorrow, though. Yeah, I was, Ramdre. They didn't rebuild it. They tore it down and built another one. But, yeah, I was, I didn't like that. I miss the old Yankee Stadium a lot. What's my least favorite free agent pickup and your most favorite from the Giants? I'd like the Bradbury was my favorite offseason pickup. The least favorite, I mean, I don't really, probably Blake Martinez. I love the Bradbury pick. It's not like I hated the Martinez pick, but I didn't like it. You know what I mean? Globe Life is the Texas Rangers. Okay, yeah, I've never been there. Astros, Red Sox cheated. Yep, they did. Well, I don't know if they cheated the Dodgers out of 2 consecutive World Series because the Yankees would have been there had they not cheated, and the Yankees may have beat the Dodgers. I'm in the old Yankee Stadium. You had to walk like a 12-foot wide plank to get some of the seats. I went there at 56. Damn. I wasn't there before the renovation. When they started their renovation, 74? Right? 74 they played in Shea. Was it like 74 to 76? They opened the new park in 76? Is that right? I don't remember when the renovation stopped. Who are the Chiefs face in the AFC chip? I'm going to go out and I'm going to say the Bills. I think the Bills could go to the AFC Championship, Rockley. I think Isaiah Simmons is more of a complete player than Chase Young. I don't know if I say he's better, though. I would prefer Isaiah Simmons myself for the Giants because I think we need that. But you went to Shea Stadium 70. So they were there in 75. Gotcha, John. Gotcha. Yeah, Rock, I think the Bills are going to be really good. Our front seven's better than the Saints, but I think the Saints are a better team. Tom Brady's not going to... The Saints won, 12 games last year, 13 games with Breeze hurt? The Bucs were 7-9? Tom Brady's not giving you 4 more wins. Your kicker sucks. I know that. I mean, we beat the Bucs. And we beat the Bucs because your kicker couldn't kick an extra point or a field goal from 34 yards away. You see, I did not see that. Newman. Who's my sleepers? NFC sleepers. The Falcons are a sleeper for me. Without a doubt. Cardinals. Falcons and Cardinals in the NFC, Jedi. AFC, I don't know if it's again. I'm trying to think of the AFC. Broncos could be because of Drew Lock. I'm trying to think. I appreciate it, Rob. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the invite, brother. I much appreciate it. No, I know they don't have Bridgewater now. I know they don't. They have Taysom Hill. Yeah, I still like the Saints. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Jameis threw for 5,000 yards. He must have won you some games, too. Baddog for president. I don't want to go that far, King 80 Shrimp, but I appreciate it, sir. I appreciate the nomination. Yeah, you can still draft a quarterback, that's for sure. The Steelers, I don't know. Roethlisberger, no, the Steelers ain't going to win the AFC. The Browns are going to be the sleeper in the AFC. Everyone's off the Browns. Watch the Browns come back and have a huge year. The Ravens are going to win the AFC North. The Ravens are going to win the AFC North. And I think the Bills are going to beat the Ravens this year, though. I don't know how anybody can trust Bridgewater either, Cruzon, honestly. I don't either. Rivers will be a Hall of Fame quarterback. I think eventually, Benjamin, not first ballot, but yes. I think Rivers will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. We always miss you, Jared. So we don't take love at 24. We need a linebacker. How did I meet Anatana? Anatana last year, no, 2018. Yeah, 2018. God, was it? No. It was 2018. It was the middle of 2018 season. He commented on one of my videos. He said, "Would you like to work together?" And I said, "Yes, definitely." And then maybe he emailed me, and I remember emailing back, and I couldn't do it the first night that he wanted to do it, and I don't know why. I forgot something came up with my son or something, and I couldn't do it. And I was like, "This guy's probably gonna think I'm blowing him off." And then I got a hold of him. I was like, "I'll do it next week." And he's like, "That's fine, man." And then we did that show, and the rest is history. I just met him on here. He reached out to me. I said, "I'd love to work with you." And right from day one, he'll tell you, we talked on the phone for maybe 5 minutes before we recorded that first Talking Giants show, and we clicked immediately like that. We just clicked. We had it. And it's good because, it's kind of like good cop, bad cop. Chris is the mellow, laid-back guy, and I'm the freaking aggressive, pissed-off guy. So it works out very good because our personalities are very different. So it works out good. That's how we feed off each other. You trust Baker Mayfield to pick? That he could definitely do. Best friends? No, I only met him once in person. My best friends I've known for 30 years. Yes, I think you're better than the Falcons. I just don't think you're better than the Saints. I think you're better than every team in that division. Just not the Saints. What's going on, Nicole Vieira? Thank you for joining the stream. If James Dolan sold me the Knicks, I couldn't afford the Knicks. Unless he sold them to me for like $1,000 or something. I might be able to pay for them then. That's really all they're worth. $1,000. Big back to sports. I'm with you. I'm with you. No team has ever won the AFC North 3 years in a row. Ravens have won 2 years in a row. I don't think they'll have a season like they did last year. I don't know, man. I like their team a lot. How did they meet OGR? Same way. I met all these guys through YouTube. He used to come into the streams, and then he started doing videos. You know, it's another guy that, you know, told us we inspired him to do videos, which is awesome. That's like the best compliment people can pay us is saying, you know, Baddog or Chris or whatever, man, you inspire me to do a video. I love that, you know. Did I ask what you think? Yeah, no, it's not bad, Kenny. It's 1 year. You know, you really don't want him playing, but it's just 1 year, so it's not like it kills us. Don't feel bad for Dolan. I know he's got the you know, COVID, but don't feel bad for him, man. That guy, if he runs out of toilet paper, he can wipe his ass with $100 bills. Don't feel too bad for James Dolan, my man. And we got time, man. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, man. Brilly. I got nothing to drink. Actually, yes, I do. No, I don't. I'm not drinking that. I don't know how long it's been there. He says, just got here. My bad. Check your email tomorrow. Will do. And we got time. Thank you so much. And a $2 boom. Appreciate that, my man. Do I think the Giants will beat the Bucs again this year? Yes, I do. I think we will beat them again. I think we'll beat Brady at home. Why can't the Knicks develop young talent? Because the Knicks don't hold on to young talent. They trade it away and bring in other people and draft poorly. You know? I think people don't want to develop and protect Jones because they don't believe in him. I don't know. I don't understand why people don't want to develop and protect him. I mean, Daniel Jones had a great rookie season, ChrisAM. Had a great rookie season. I mean, if you've looked at the 2 mock drafts that I've done for the Giants, and I plan on doing more, you'll notice those first 2 mock drafts, I take a tackle and a center in the first 2 rounds. So I think that the Giants are going to protect him. I personally want Isaiah Simmons and then Cesar Ruiz and get a left tackle next year. I that's honestly what I want to do. Because you need a center and a tackle. But I want the best linebacker in this draft. I don't want a coin toss between 3 linemen. I want the head and shoulders best player in this draft, which is Isaiah Simmons, in my opinion. Who will play the longest, Big Ben, Breeze, or Brady? Brady. Brady's already played the longest. I don't think a million people have died from that. Yo, I'm staying safe, Cole. I am staying safe. What's the point of mock drafts? They usually change like every day. I know, this is why I make a bunch of them. But they do. They do change every day. It's just something to talk about so that they get one right. How can we get another first round pick to have Isaiah Simmons in offensive tackle? So what they could do is they could trade with Los Angeles, King Shrimp or King 80 Shrimp. They could trade with Los Angeles, the Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers, back to 6. We probably have to give up something else. Maybe we have to give up our number 4 and our 5th round pick, and we get the Chargers number 37. So if we trade back to 6, we could draft Isaiah Simmons there because Los Angeles and Miami are going quarterbacks. We take Isaiah Simmons at 6. We pair up 36 and 37 for a team, move back into the first round and get maybe an Andrew Thomas. Maybe you have to give up 2. Maybe you have to give up these 2 second-round picks, and maybe a 3rd round or 2nd round next year. But that's how they could do it. You trade back with Los Angeles. You acquire their 2nd round pick. You take those 2 2nd round picks. You move back up into the 1st round. Who will retire last? Brady. Brady's not going anywhere, man. Brady's going to be here forever. You think Simmons? I don't think Simmons is overhyped at all. I think Simmons can play. I don't think Daniel Jones will take a step back like Mayfield. I think Mayfield's problem, and this is my personal opinion, ChrisAM, and remember, I watched Mayfield at college at Oklahoma for years, right? I watched him there for 2 years, right? So Mayfield is up here. This is Mayfield's problem. Not his talent. This. I think Daniel Jones has a good head on his shoulders. And I think that Daniel Jones has a really good offensive coordinator that's going to help him develop a lot in Jason Garrett. That's why I'm not worried about Daniel Jones. Baker Mayfield had Freddie Kitchens. You know what I mean? Although Freddie Kitchens is part of our coaching staff now. Go figure. But I think that our coaching staff is going to help develop Daniel Jones, honestly. Time for some food. Fries or children? What are you, Cannibal Benjamin? Fries or children? I would go with the fries. What's going to happen on the next supervisor? You die and shit because you're weak. You get... Yeah, exactly, word 21. Exactly. Is that? I didn't know Chris thought they were going to go Simmons. Yes, I do want Simmons, I think, to go tackle. I didn't even know we were backwards on that. What is a pink moon? It's the sister of a blue moon. If you had to pick a complete health, Manningham or Shepard? Oh, Shepard. Sterling Shepard, definitely. Sterling Shepard, definitely. Supermoon. Simmons can't play cornerback in college. No, he shouldn't play cornerback. He shouldn't play cornerback in coverage. He's a good cover linebacker. I want him to cover the tight ends. Linebackers coverage a lot of times is tight end and running back out of the backfield. Also, Simmons can spy mobile quarterbacks like Dak Prescott, who can run for a first down on 3rd down and 6. Well, Simmons is going to chew up that field so fast, Dak's not going to be able to get those 6 yards because of his closing speed. This is why I love Isaiah Simmons. He can rush the passer. He can cover a freaking tight end. He can spy the quarterback, and he can play run defense. Simmons plays all levels of linebacker, and he plays them all well. He plays them all extremely well. This is why I like him so much. Supermoon. I don't know. I've never... The Supermoon's pink? I'm not a cannibal yet. Very nice. When's the last time the Giants won at the Superdome? Oh, was it 2000? What was the year David Wilson had the big... 2013, I think? We crushed them one year. It might have been 2012. I think it was 2000. It was 2012 or 2013. We crushed them. David Wilson had like 500 yards. Like 500 total yards between kick, punt returns, running, and receiving. He had like 500 all-purpose yards in that game. It was something crazy. And the Giants won like 49-28, 49-27. I think it was 2012. I heard if you eat human flesh, you become insane. What happens if you're already insane, like I am? Never eaten human flesh. I like Zach Bond too, but he's not Isaiah Simmons. I'm an Isaiah Simmons guy, Cruz on. You and I don't agree on a lot either. It's kind of like Jeffrey Happy. We don't agree on things. But one thing we do agree on is what's best for the Giants, and that's, I don't care what it takes. Whatever's best for the Giants, man. Just give me I'm not going to be mad if we take a tackle at all. I'm not going to be mad if they go Jedrick Wills or Andrew. I'm not going to like Mekhi Becton, but if they go those other 3 tackles, man, I am fine with it. I am not going to be mad. I just prefer Isaiah Simmons. I hear rumors that the Giants are interested in trading Evan Ingram. 52-27. That was in New York? Why the hell did I think that was in New Orleans? I thought 2016 was in New York, right? That was in New York. Are you sure that was in New York? I have to look that up. I could have swore that was in New Orleans. I know we didn't win there in 2015. That was a game we lost 52-49. I can remember that. Which sucked. Yeah, we were home. That's crazy. So I don't know when the hell the last time we beat them there was. When the hell's the last time we played them there besides that game we lost 52-49? Yeah, 2016 was in New York. 2015 that was the game we lost 52-49. 337 yards. Jesus, I thought he had more than that. Thank you for the super chat. And we got time. Brilly, my good man. He says 52-20. He had 337 yards. That's when I thought David Wilson was going to be a star. Thought he was going to be a star, man. Thank you so much. $2. Boom. That's what I'm thinking of. 49-20. I knew we crushed them in New Orleans. I just got the year wrong. I knew we hammered the hell out of them. I got the year wrong. But I knew it was something like that. He had 237 yards on special teams. Do you think we could possibly match up better with the Saints year 2 of break? I think he'll match up with the Saints. I think you guys, rarely ever, I think you guys can match up with the Saints. I just think the Saints are going to beat more teams than you beat. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's crazy, man. All right, Kenny. Hey, man. You stay safe, too, up there, down there in Albany, my man. Thank you for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Hope to see you in future streams, brother. Let's get it, man. Be safe. Be safe. Why do I think David Wilson had catches in that game? I'm losing my freaking mind. Losing my mind. It happens when you're crammed inside forever. Yes, he is. I'm telling you, we got time. Yes, we need to beat them bad. All right, Word 21. Have a great night, my man. And as always, thank you for joining, and please stay safe. I feel bad for guys like Cruz, David Wilson. Yeah, I know, man. That sucks. Last time the Giants won in New Orleans was 1993. I thought you just said that they won, whatchamacallit, 49-24. Oh, Saints won 49-24. What the hell? I don't even remember. I mean, I don't even remember playing in New Orleans very much. I don't know where Jameis Winston is. Jameis Winston is going to get signed by a team that loses their quarterback mid-season. That's what's going to happen to him, Jared. A team's quarterback gets hurt mid-season, that's where he's going to end up. Honestly. So say Nick Foles gets hurt with the Bears, Jameis Winston will end up a Bear. That's what I think. That's what I think. He could end up in the CFL. I still think his phone would ring if somebody needed a quarterback. Definitely. Definitely think so. Worst quarterback in the NFL? Starter? It was Mitch Trubisky, I think. Rock Lee, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, my man. Does my quarterback, Russ, have a chance at top 10 all time? Absolutely. I think he's top 5 right now. One of my favorite quarterbacks in the league. One of my favorite players is Russell Wilson. I freaking love Russell Wilson, man. Unbelievable talent, man. And not to mention, Rock Lee, Russell Wilson, he's a Yankee. He is a New York Yankee. So thank you so much. $2. Boom! So, of course, I have a special place in my heart for Russell Wilson because he's a New York Yankee, baby. You know? Oh, you're not leaving? Oh, I got you. We're 21. I got you. What's going on, Chill Daddy? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Mitch is trash. He is awful. Can you imagine trading up to get Mitch Trubisky when both Mahomes and Watson were there? Two great quarterbacks going at it for the win, even or deep. Oh, that was a great game. That was a great game. The Giants lost a lot of games like that in 2015, which is why what prompted them to spend all that money on defense. You know, and then 2016, the offense couldn't get out of its own way. What's going on, LA Panda? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Yeah, I love Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's the man. I'll give you the worst quarterback in the NFL. It's Dak Prescott. He might be overrated. I don't know if he's the worst, but he's pretty good. Russ or Dak. Remember the double doink? How could I forget it? Broke my heart. 8-8, I'd take that. Joe Montana or Dan Marino. I thought Dan Marino was a better quarterback, but you got to give me Joe Montana. He's got the hardware, man. He's got the hardware. One wide receiver to start the team with, I'm taking Odell Beckham. I love Victor Cruz. Odell Beckham's talent level is ridiculous. Ridiculous. If Carson Wentz can stay healthy, yes, I think he can be his 2017 self. Maybe Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill's a pretty bad quarterback. Goff does suck. Ryan Tannehill's a pretty bad quarterback. He might be the worst quarterback in the league. Ryan Tannehill. And he got, what, $32 million a year? Ryan Tannehill's pretty bad. That's a bad quarterback. I completely agree, LeBron. I completely agree. I say you switch Jones and Dak. Watch how good Jones is. Yeah, Tannehill still stinks. So Andy Dalton's he's awful too. He's awful too. Andy Dalton sucks. He's bad. Mitch is worse, but Mitch isn't going to start anymore. It's going to be Nick Foles. You know. Mitch Trubisky's pretty bad. And we got time, man. Thank you for the super chat. Really brilliant, my man. I really appreciate it, brother. He says, imagine if Ramses Barton would have produced. Imagine if Ruben Randall would have produced. Ramses Barton, he was huge. Was he like 6'6"? He was a big body receiver. I thought Ramses Barton was actually going to be a good receiver. He had like one really good game, and I'm like, oh, this guy can be really good, and he sucks. Thank you so much for the $2 boom. Appreciate it. All right, Jared, have a great night, sir. You stay safe, and we'll see you on Thursday when I have Ed Oliver on the stream, hopefully. What is one of my favorite movies? Goodfellas. Goodfellas. Yeah, he was supposed to be the next Megatron. Well, now they're saying Chase Claypool's supposed to be the next Megatron. Yeah, it's exactly what I think. Afghanistan, same thing. Yeah, a lot of guys call him bitch Trubisky. Rarely Evan. Roma wasn't as bad. No, Roma was good. Roma was good. You know, he dropped that extra point against Seattle, which was hilarious. But Roma was a very good quarterback. You wish we never traded Odell. That's running by fast. Yep. And he's fast as hell. 4.42 40, Rock. Oh, Fitzpatrick's beard's way better than Minshew's his porn stash or his pedo stash. Fitzpatrick's beard's way better. You hope we get a tackle? Like I said, I think it's half and half. What's the best regular season game you've ever witnessed? That Chiefs-Rams game. Definitely the best I've witnessed in a long time, Danny. That Chiefs-Rams game from 2018, when they were just running up the score and it looked like a Big 12 game. Maybe was that a Monday or was that a Thursday night game? It was a Monday night game. I remember Oklahoma was playing West Virginia that week, and I remember saying you're getting a preview of the Oklahoma-West Virginia game. I think it was Monday, and then the Sooners and West Virginia played on Saturday. But that was very Big 12-esque. That was a great game. Thoughts on Drew Lock? He could be a great quarterback. I think Drew Lock could be a really good quarterback. Their best physical game came in a loss to Peyton in Dallas, story of his career. I look, you see the Bears being a lot better with Foles. They could be a playoff team since he went 8-8 with Mitch. Could have been worse. Still have a great defense. Yeah, but I don't know, Jedi. They lost Leonard Floyd. That's part of it. They lost some of their defense last year too. Where was I when Eli won his first ring? I went to my buddy's house. Watched that with a couple of Giants fans. An Eagles fan. The Eagles fan said he was going to leave at halftime, but he didn't. He said, he's like, this game's great, man. I'm going to hang around. He was happy for us. I don't know how the hell he could be. I wasn't happy for him when they won the Super Bowl. Although I did text him and say congratulations. But yeah, I was at a buddy's house. Claypool is fast. He'd be a third round. Yeah, if he drops a third round, I mean, that's a huge steal, without a doubt. Do you think we should take a speedy receiver to stretch the field, well, it depends on when we would get him, Sincere Blue. It depends on when we would get him. I mean, you get later in the draft. I like Hightower from Boise State, like in the 5th round. You get a Hightower, I think that could be. I think he could be solid. 07 definitely felt better, Panda. The 07 because he knocked off the undefeated Patriots, and it was the first time we won in 17 years. Whereas I and Scott Nord missed a field goal. I was at my house alone. My parents went to a Super Bowl party, and I said I wanted to sit at home and watch a game by myself. And that's exactly what I did. I sat at home and I watched it by myself. And I can remember watching that game. The Giants went down 12-3, and I'm thinking, oh, God, how are we going to get out of this? And I remember they scored that touchdown right before half, and I'm like, we're right back in it. Then they had the great drive coming out in the third quarter. I remember it was just icing on the cake. I was just so happy that the Giants beat the 49ers that year. Like, that's my favorite Giants game of all time, is that 1990 NFC Championship game. Matt Barr's 5 field goals beating the 49ers. That's my favorite game. I like that better than all the Super Bowls. I loved beating them and knocking them the hell out of there. So the Bills just kind of icing on the cake, but I can remember when Norwood kicked it. Now, NFL Films shows that, like, that kick is close because of the angle they showed. It looks like it's close. The kick was never close. It was right the entire way. You could see he missed it. As soon as it went up in the air, I go, he missed it. He missed it. He missed it. And then I went crazy. I was happy. Then I started crying because I do that every time they win a Super Bowl. And that's where I was. I don't know, Super Bowl. You got to ask him. I'll ask him what happened. I have no idea. No, I hated the Eagles one worse because I don't hate the Panthers in Afghanistan. I don't hate the Panthers. I hate the Eagles. I free fall in the draft. Love could fall in the draft. Andrew Thomas could fall in the draft. I think so too, sincerely. But I think Daniel Jones is going to be really good. You like the Seahawks beating Peyton? Don't blame you. What's my favorite current uniform from Big Blue? I don't know what you mean. I like the Color Rush jerseys. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, that was a great game too, Aquarius. Very similar games, honestly. Very hard-hitting, tough-nosed defensive football. And the ironic thing is, in 1990 and in 2011, kicking to that side of the field, a number 9 kicked the Giants to the Super Bowl. Lawrence Tynes was number 9. Matt Barr was number 9. They both were going to that side of the field to kick that field goal, bringing the Giants to the Super Bowl. It's ironic. 2 number 9s. Yeah, Cam Newton, they got 5 downs. Panthers got 5 downs. That was the worst officiating game I think I've ever seen in my life. I actually blamed the I don't think I'd ever done that in any other game in my life. I actually blamed the officials for the Giants losing that game. Who went in a bar fight? Herschel Walker, man. Herschel Walker, isn't he an MMA guy? Can I get it? Nah, Harlem Cowboy, I can't give you that. That's like Eagle fans asking me to say FLF, and I don't say that either. But I appreciate you being here, but I ain't saying that. Why haven't the Giants I choose? I don't know. It's a good question. Which Giants Super Bowl made me scream the loudest? 42. 42, I went pretty crazy. Because when I was, again, I'm 14 when they win it in Super Bowl 25. I'm 14 years old. Super Bowl 21, it's a big party. The Giants, I started watching the Giants in 84. They were good when I started watching them. So my dad, I always say this. My father said to me, he said, enjoy this, kid. You never know when you're going to see it again. And my dad was born in 1954. He had never seen the Giants win a damn thing. Right? Because he was too young in 56 to remember them winning. So he didn't see a damn thing. Lived through those awful late 60s and 70s years. And then they got good. So, but I was young when they won those 2 Super Bowls. Got to celebrate with my buddies, on Super Bowl 42. Not to mention, I won a lot of money on that because I bet the Giants straight up. I won money on that one. No, it's all good, Harlem Cowboy. I'd expect nothing. You're supposed to come in here and show you're a Cowboys fan, man. It's all good, brother. Wings or burgers? Give me the wings. Stella's my favorite beer, so Stella all the time. Can I say Eagles suck? Well, I can say that, and I usually do. The Eagles suck. Was it painful getting spanked in the Super Bowl by the Ravens? Not really. He wasn't happy, but I'd rather lose like that than lose in a heartbreaking fashion, without a doubt. Not to mention, I didn't even think the Giants were going to get past the Vikings that year. I didn't think we were going to beat Minnesota. We waxed them 41-0. What makes me more sick? Eagles winning the Super Bowl, seeing the Red Sox win 4 titles. Eagles winning the Super Bowl. Yep. Eagles winning the Super Bowl made me more sick. Made me more sick. Yes, I watch Vic DiBattista. Of course, it's my Uncle Vic, man. People think I'm related to Vic. When the TTC first found Vic DiBattista, people were like, Baddog, I found your uncle. Baddog, I found your dad. Baddog, I found your uncle. So every time, yeah, Vic DiBattista, I do watch Vic. Very ticked off Vic here. Yeah, I watch ticked off Vic. Especially when he talks about the driving, because he's so right about that. I wish we came out with the blue pants, big blue out like teams that have blackout uniforms. That could be Hawk 1. That's actually not a bad idea. That would look interesting. Yeah, I've heard Chris and I look like we could be related. As I said, all Italians look the same. That's just all it is. I'm going to stay live for like another 15 minutes, guys and gals, and then we'll wrap it up for this evening. One of my favorite moments is Jerry Jones buying tickets. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Get your ring fingers ready. Bought the tickets, and Tom Coughlin told his team, he said, hey, guys, Jerry sent the tickets over, so we're all set. I do think DJ will fumble less this year. He can't fumble more. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, RJ, yeah, I'm the same way. When he threw that ball up, I didn't see where the ball was for a second. And I remember my wife is down here with me, and I'm like, where's the ball? Where's the ball? And I saw it go out of the end zone. I'm like, yes! So it was great. But I remember that. Yeah, I didn't know where the hell the ball was. It scared the hell out of me. Is it because I live up here that I hate the Eagles in Dallas depends on the day. I just hate the freaking Eagles because their fans are like we are. Eagles fans and Giants fans are mirror images of one another. We're both obnoxious as hell. We're very blunt, abrasive, and we can be very arrogant when we win. Cowboy fans are more casual. They're kind of blasé. A lot of them up here are fair weather fans. Eagle fans are not fair weather fans. Yes, KP. Ed Oliver, this channel, 8 o'clock on Thursday. Yeah, exactly, 8th word, yes. Did I like Kerry Collins? I did like Kerry Collins. What's going on, Justina? Boom! Brought the alien with her. Cole is back. Yeah, Taco Nacho, I go to 1 o'clock. That's usually when these streams end at 1 o'clock. I know you love to get on Eagles fans when they think they're getting everybody. I still remember you mocking them, saying they're going 19-0, not losing a game. Top 500%. Of course, Jedi. That's part of it. And if you saw it, the funny thing is, so if you see my video today about the Giants, about the mock rumor about the Giants trading with the Jags getting the 4th overall pick, Giants getting Yannick Ngakoue and number 9 overall. So if you watch my video on that, because I do a video on, the Giants getting Yannick and the number 9. In the middle of the video, I'll say, shout out to Philly 500. Because he does that all the time. So I had to make sure I shouted him out in the middle of the video. Because, it's a rumor. I did a video about that, Mahai Hussein. I did a video about us getting Anthony Harris. I would love that, but again, I don't want to give up anything more than a 3rd round pick. That's it. 99 is the most I'm giving up. 4th round pick would be ideal, but I like Anthony Harris. And I did a video on that, like I said, 4 or 5 days ago. By the way, guys and girls, one last time, man, if you haven't done so, man, smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe. Ring the bell. I do these live streams like every other night. I do work with other YouTubers. I do a ton of Giants content, and whenever there's sports again, I do live stream a lot of games. So I hope if you're new and just kind of swung in here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I got the best chat on YouTube. We all know this. I got the best chat with the kiss. Indeed, Justina. Boy, I miss doing that. I miss doing that. I miss the Laker dog myself. But yeah, I miss those days. Golf does suck. Golf is bad. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up button, Sidon Smith. Appreciate that. I just love both your bromance, whether it's you and Tanner, you and Phil. Oh yeah, we got the bromances. They're great. They're awesome, Jedi. It's a lot of fun. I gotta get Philly back on the channel. Philly and I got to talk. I gotta get Philly back over here, man. I got to get Philly back over here. Everybody loves Philly. How can you not love Philly 500? I appreciate that, Danny. I appreciate it, sir. I do remember the Eagles' dream team. It was great. We kicked the hell out of them. Yeah, I can't believe that either, man. I appreciate that, Cole, and I'm sure Chris does too. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Mason Rudolph never been the same since no, he shouldn't be. I can imagine, Rock Lee. I missed the occasionally watching the Lakers lose. At least they temporarily ended on a loss. It did. It did. They lost to the Nets. Yes, it did. Yeah, I can reach out to Philly 500, see if I can get them on here next week. Let's see if I can get Philly on the channel next week at some point. Tuesdays are when I like to do those. Obviously, today was Little Baddog's birthday, and I do those streams. Of course, if Philly, I can do it later because Philly's out in California. So 8 o'clock is going to be 5 o'clock for him, so it would be later at Philly 500. It would be 10:30 with Philly 500. But, yeah, I'll see if I can get him on the channel next week. Yeah, everybody loves him. I got to get him on here. Danny Dimes going to be the two best quarterbacks in the division. Yeah, Danny's going to be one of the two best quarterbacks in this division. Second greatest basketball player of all time, Kobe Bryant. Well, I always say flip a coin between he and LeBron because Jordan's the GOAT in my opinion. But I give the slight edge to Kobe. Slight edge. That sucks, Rock. That sucks. What's my favorite play in football? I like interceptions. Interceptions is my favorite play in football because I've always been a defensive guy. I was a cornerback when I played. So, yeah, I like the interception the best. Interception for the touchdown is always my favorite. I'm surprised we had a lot of cool Philly fans. It's Cowboy fans. Yeah, it's funny. I have great Cowboy and Eagle fans on my channel. I mean, I do. I've got some of the best Cowboys and Eagles fans you'd ever want to meet on my channel. I do. There's a ton of them. There's a ton. Me too, John. Me too, man. I can't wait. That's why I'm doing so much draft content right now because I'm itching for the draft. It's 2 weeks from Thursday. 2 weeks from Thursday. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have some sports to talk about. It's going to be a ton of fun, man. Yeah, he was Afghanistan. BataBoom! What the hell is going on with you, man? My boy BataBoom is in the house. What's going on, brother? I hope you're staying safe out there in the Los Angeles area, sir. Hope all is well, man. Good to see you. I can't wait to get some damn Dodgers up here. You know what I'm saying, BataBoom? We get some baseball, get some Yankees, get some Dodgers, get a Yankees-Dodgers World Series. You in? I'm in if you're in, BataBoom. Yankees-Dodgers World Series. One time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me get some damn Lakers content back on here too, please. God, Daniel Jones had a better season than Baker Mayfield. Oh, I'm sure we're gonna have beers on draft night. It's gonna be one of my cheat days. I'm gonna have to go to the other grocery store near my house and see if I can get some Dos Equis. I want Dos Equis. Is the draft gonna be on TV or Madden? It's gonna be on TV. And with the fourth pick, the New York Giants select. No, there's a trade between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. The New York Giants get the number 6 overall pick and the number 37 overall pick. And with the 6th pick and the 2020 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select linebacker Isaiah Simmons, Clemson. Yeah! There you go. That's what it's going to be. I didn't even get mad when Deshaun Jackson ran back the punt. I shook my head in disbelief. The Giants already blew that game anyway. I knew we were going to lose. The fact that they came back to tie it, I knew we were going to lose. That's right, Benjamin. That's right. That's right. Yeah, lots of mocks have Beckham going to the Giants. A lot of mocks have Wirfs going to the Giants. A lot of mocks have Simmons going to the Giants. A lot of mocks out there. A lot of mocks. Don't say that, Jedi. You know you're my girl, right? Don't say that, Jedi. Don't give Baddog a heart attack. I'm older, Jedi. My heart can't take a shot like that, even though I am in pretty damn good shape. My heart's probably actually it is in really good shape. But still, you know what I'm saying, Jedi. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I agree, Mariano. I agree. Free agency tells me we're going to go. I agree, John. That's why the first 2 mock drafts that I did for the Giants, that's why I have us taking offensive line in both rounds. I am in play for the 4th round. I don't think they're going to go that, though. I don't think we're going to go 4th. I don't think they're going to take me 4th overall. Uncle Lou is in the house. What is going on, Uncle Lou? Thank you, sir. Thank you for swinging by, man. Appreciate that. I wish I could give you a little Lakers play-by-play, but I can't. But if anybody in here, I'm going to say this right now. And again, I don't just throw around compliments to throw them around. That man right there, if you guys, girls, are not subbed up to Uncle Lou, that guy, in my opinion, is the best college video maker on YouTube. Hands down. Morning show every morning. I will see you tomorrow morning, so you know I'm going to be in there as always. But I love that guy. That guy is one of the best video makers on YouTube. His content is amazing. It's high production stuff. He knows his stuff. He does a lot of research. He works his ass off. And I got nothing but respect for how hard that man works on his channel. So shout out to him. And if you guys haven't summed up, especially if you want to know stuff about college football, that's your guy. Especially the Georgia Bulldogs. Do you want to know about Andrew Thomas? You ask that man. He's a Georgia Dogs fan. You ask him about Andrew Thomas. He'll tell you anything you want to know. Can my son talk yet? He's 3. He talks like I do. He never shuts up. He never shuts up. He's just like me. No, it's my son. It was my son's birthday yesterday. It's 12:55 a.m. Yeah, my son turned 3. I tell you, Afghanistan, no, definitely not. Thank you for subbing him up, Broccoli. Appreciate that. He also has a backup channel too. It's called Uncle Lou on LouTube. But yeah, definitely. Again, if you guys want college football stuff, that's your guy. We have no reason to take Derek Brown. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, my birthday's in July, Cole. Let's not hurry. I'll be 44 in July. Let's not hurry that up. I'm in no hurry for that. Yes, Uncle Lou. Yeah. No, I have a 26-year-old. Could be 27 in October. You know this, rarely, Evan. I've mentioned that a number of times. Only baseball starts need to see Mookie Betts and Dodger blue. I need peanuts and bases back in my life. I'll tell you what, BataBoom. Now, they are talking about this, and Uncle Lou mentioned this on his morning show. They're talking about Major League Baseball maybe starting up in May without crowds, but they're going to play every game in Phoenix, Arizona. They're going to play every game in Arizona because there's so many ballparks in there, whether it be, whatever that thing's called. Is it Chase Field, Bank One Ballpark, whatever the hell it's called. Whatever it's called. So there's that. There's a bunch of spring training complexes. So there's like 12 or 13 stadiums that these teams can play in. So we may get baseball sooner than later. Might be a little far-fetched, but let's pray. There's a medium Baddog. Yeah, I guess. Medium Baddog runs at 4.4140. No. No, my kid is fat. My young son's going to have. My wife and I both ran track. We're both sprinters. He's going to be fast. Oh, God, Benjamin. Yeah, he's a great trash talker. Like I said, it's very entertaining. He knows his stuff. I love that channel. I was 17 when he was born, yes. You know this. I've told this story a bunch of times. This may have turned 22. The more I think about it, the more I wish I stayed 21 for a long time. Oh, God, Jedi, stop. Jedi should have dated my older son. I heard we're getting sports back as soon as June. I never heard May. Yeah, yep. That's out there. Look it up. I mean, again, it might be far-fetched, but definitely. I didn't hear that, Tommy. That's crazy. You ran cross country. Yeah, I can't run long distance. I was a sprinter. 100, 200, 4x100. That was it. Those are my things. It's true. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wish I could be 21 again too. Just think this year, Jedi, you'll be half my age. Half my age, for crying out loud. God almighty, I am freaking old as shit. Holy cow. It is insane. Well, same thing with me, John. Those were always my favorite girls, were the track girls. I always dated the track girls, but I started playing football because girls like football players. Not that I dated the cheerleaders. I didn't really like cheerleaders. I liked the track girls. But I played football because more girls liked football players. And I ended up breaking my ankle my junior year. playing football, and my track coach was really pissed because I could never run the way I used to run after that happened. I cracked my growth plate. I cracked the growth plates in my ankles. That's why I never grew past 6 feet. I should have been 6'2". I never grew past 6 foot because of that. I was a cornerback wide receiver. Track girls are, of course, the legs on them, John. That's why. It was all about the legs, man. Solid, thick, sturdy legs. I like that. And then, of course, the butt, the booty. When you're running all the time, man, them chicks had that ass. That's what it was all about, baby. That's what it's all about. Did I want to play college football? No. Nope. I would have never been good enough to play college football anyway. Never. But listen, guys and gals, it is 1 in the morning, so I am going to wrap that up. John, that's why I run so much right now, because I got to continue that stamina. But I've never been a big chess guy. We've all discussed this. I'm an ass man, always. How to meet my wife? Bowling alley. Believe it or not. Have I seen the Falcons and Buccaneers uniform? I did see the Bucs. I did not look at the Falcons that boy. I did not. But let me wrap it up, guys. It's been 3 hours. I've been here. It's 1 o'clock. I appreciate you all so much, man. I can never say that enough. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for watching, continuing to watch the videos, commenting on the videos. I appreciate it so much. I'll probably have a couple videos up tomorrow. At least one. I'll try to think of something to do. Maybe I'll talk about some later draft picks that I really like for the Giants. I'll have my mock 3.0 up on Thursday. I'll have Ed Oliver, not the football player, the Redskins video maker, on the channel on Thursday. And I hope to see you guys and girls on Thursday night. Until then, as always, thank you so much. Be safe, and we'll see you next time. Until then, it's the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I am gone. Peace!